Alright, I think we're live. Let me just get chat here. The keynote's not yet. It's in an hour, at least according to Twitter announcements. Hold on. Need to get this here. Alright, I think we're live. Let me just get chat. Let me mute this. Let me get chat out. About chat. Okay. And I think we're ready. 1 second, I still need to see chat. Close Discord. Check if everything's fine. I think I can see chat through here. Okay, there were some really cool Tancred cosplayers. Well, one really cool Tancred cosplayer passing by earlier, but we're not doing that for now. Because Keynote only starts in an hour, so I'll be grinding crystals, because I want to get Ren, the Lim one. I'm getting confused again. Oh my god, can I close any of these tabs? I don't think I can. I need them all. Wait, this one is... I got the other one on the second monitor. Wait, why are there two of them? Why do they have the same name? No, wait, no, they don't. If I close this, can I close the chat, right? Let me test something. Is this gonna show up on my Streamlabs? Because if it does, then I can close YouTube. It does. Okay, it's working properly. I'm just gonna close this tab right here. Okay, that should make it less confusing. And just have Streamlabs on here. Because sometimes it's bugged, but now it's working. Okay, that's good. Alright, until it starts in an hour, we can... Well, it's just gonna be boring grind, not really anything special. Because I'm not reading the stories. I mean, I will, but not yet. I just want the crystals. We're not reading stories today. That said, oh yeah, that's also why I need one more thing open. Hold up. I need my notepad. Because I have skipped events and stories. Listing everything I need. I'm just gonna keep it on a second monitor so they won't see it. But every story that I've skipped to grind crystals, don't worry, it's all listed down. I mean, some of those I'm not even gonna read, like the Christmas events, except for the Rika and Ren one, which I don't even have unlocked. But some of the Kyoku stories I do want to read in the future. So yeah, I know at least which ones that I've not actually read, because the game will register them as read if I skip them. So yeah. But I really need crystals before the 30th. I got 191 pity, which means if I do 9 more pulls, I can pick any character from the anniversary pick list. So, including limited seasonal characters. Does not include Madokami and Devil Omra. But it does include limited Ren, which I do want. I got this from Gacha, by the way, limited Ren. Not Ren, sorry, Rika. I can see, because Ren looks like Len, and I was like, Ren, Ren. No, that's Rika. I know this will start with Re, but no. Completely different things anyways. Yeah, I got the Christmas Rika. That's cool. But yeah, on to grinding. I just need to make sure that I can actually see chat. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget about it. And then I'm not gonna read, which is not ideal. Okay, there we go. Now I can see both without them closing. Alright, what am I gonna skip next? I mean, I guess I can just go back to the beginning. I was on Felicia, and I did Mifuyu. I did the... okay, Karen's the next one, which is episode 4 to 7. I'm gonna list them as Karen F47, but to be honest, I'm probably gonna reread the entire thing, because I did this before the stories were unlocked. For like level 8, so they were really hard to unlock, so I basically left them all halfway and I forgot everything because I didn't read it all the way to the end. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna reread the entire thing whenever I do come back to it. Also, what's happening here? I'm curious. No, nothing, it's just sounds. Okay, from the Fan Fest. Alright. I also want to mute the game more, at least, I mean, not mute, but like lower the sound. Because I mean, I have music muted anyway, so we have the FanFest music in the background. So I don't need the game audio to be that loud. SFX, like lower it down to 4. I mean, these are all on voice, but I guess we'll lower down. I will keep that at 7 actually. I mean, we're not even going to use that. Actually, we will when we get to the raids, because I also gotta grind raids. Not for crystals, but materials. There's one thing going on right now. I don't want to do that. So yeah, there's a 5-star key that you can obtain. I mean, hey, it's a free 5-star. Why wouldn't I do that? So I mean, to be honest, they give free 5-star standards, not limited, so often at this point that it's just another 5-star. But yeah, I mean, might as well get it, right? So yeah. Oh, they're showing things, but I mean, it's just a crowd. I also might see like a cosplayer if we're lucky. But yeah, if you want the streamings on YouTube or Twitch, if you want to check the keynote. But the keynote, yes, in an hour. But right now they're just showing little bits every now and then. But it hasn't started yet. Alright, what was I gonna do? Lower the audio, right, I've already done that. Is it just me or is the audio muffled? Like on their stream? I want the Lopre glow sticks. I might get them one day, honestly. I think there's official merch for that. But I mean, I don't have a lot of money right now, so certainly not anytime soon. Look at the cosplayer. Is that Thancred and Reen? That's cool. And wait, who's the other character? I'm not sure who it is, but it does look like a cosplay. I wonder if anyone goes there, like cosplays there, Warrior of Light or something. Alright, let's continue. Let's go Asuka. That was my first attacker, by the way. When I didn't have any 5-star attackers. Before I got Omura. Wait, were we doing the full story? I mean, I'm probably gonna reread anyways, but I want to note down which ones I've skipped and which ones I actually read. We were doing the full story. Okay, I'm just gonna write Asuka full story. Alright, let's go back to getting crystals. Wait, was that Themis? That was a yellow mask and the hair looked like Themis's hair. Bro, I wish I was there. Why is it never in Portugal? Like every single... well, I say that because there's gonna be a Miku Expo in Portugal. Unfortunately, the tickets are super expensive and there's no way I could afford it this month. And they're already pretty much sold out, so... even if I could afford it, I don't know if I'll be able to. Like, if... I mean, I'm not. But, like, theoretically, if I could afford it at the end of the month, they might have already been sold out. And if I can maybe afford it next month, which, unlikely, to be honest. Especially because I'm receiving less. If I could theoretically afford it next month, probably not gonna happen. It's like 99.9% sure already sold out, unfortunately, so yeah. Hello there, Aston Match and Enjoyer. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're waiting for the keynote. It's only in an hour. Well, 45 minutes now. 45 minutes. And while doing that, we're grinding Exedra crystals by skipping stories. And don't worry, I'm noting down the stories. I mean, some of them I might not read. Some of them I might. But I just want the crystals right now. And I'm noting down which stories I'm skipping. So that if I do want to read the stories in the future, I know which ones I've read, which ones I haven't read. So yeah. But the banner for the first anniversary is ending in 6 days. And I have like 191 pulls on Pity. And if I get to 200, I can get any character that's in that list. And I want the limited Ren. So I'm basically skipping stories so I can get those crystals in time and get limited Ren by just doing 9 more pulls. So yeah. I'm really in a rush, and I'm certainly not reading 20 stories unless if I want to like burn out from everything. Because like when I read stories, I usually read like 1 or 2 stories a day, then I stop or something. I can't read like 20 stories in a day. Not to mention that would probably take a long time. But yeah, get Devil Omura. I already have her gladly. But also unfortunately Devil. Wait, let me show you the list. Once I get through the Toka stories. I'll show you the list. But yeah, you can't get Devil Omura or Mother Kami, unfortunately. But I do have her gladly. I got lucky. After what, like 60? Was it like 60 pulls or something? So that was nice. Once we get through Tokas, I'm gonna go check that list. Also, Banger, Shadow Ringers, OST in the background from the Key Fest. Let's go. Okay, let me check the list. I'm gonna get the Ren because I just got the Rika. And the only other characters besides standard ones, which obviously I don't want, are Fuka, which is a limited character, but I'm more interested in Ren. And the seasonal, like Christmas, summer events. So yeah. Here, there is Sumire, which I already have, Fuka, Mel. These are two standard characters. So they're not worth it. Like, even if you like them, just wait until a select or until you just get lucky from a random banner. I literally got 5 Mels already. I got Ascension, got Ascension 1. No, I went for her in the anniversary select, so like Mel Ascension 2 is actually pretty good for her. And I had her on my Forest team, so you know what, I'm gonna go for that. Then I got Mel Ascension 3 sometime later. Then I got Mel Ascension 4 like some days ago. The 5 stars from standard banners is actually so easy to get in this game, which is actually insane. Limiteds, on the other hand, they're freaking pain. So yeah, Fuka. Then there's the Summer, Mami, Madoka, Sayaka, and Mami, Halloween, Alina. Then there's the Christmas skins for Sayaka, Kyoko, Ren, and Rika. So yeah, I got Rika. Ren and Rika are 2 of my favorite Maji Record side characters. And if I got Rika, I definitely gotta have Ren. So yeah, I'm going for Ren. I don't have any of the Christmas or summer skins characters. Kyokus, that's the right word, Kyokus. But yeah, my favorite here is Ren, so I'm going for Ren. So yeah, sadly you can't get Madokami or Devil Homura from this. Also, it's ending on the 30th. So yeah, the banner itself. Technically, the shop ends on the 1st, but on the 30th, the banner ends. So then you got a day to trade it in if you don't have it yet. So yeah, I got 191. So I gotta get the extra 9 pulls so I can pick one. And I'm already decided. Like, I'm picking Ren, but yeah. I got Devil Homura though. Let me show you my limiteds. Rika, of course. I just got her like yesterday before the banner ended, so that was nice. Like on the last day I went on a crystal grind and I got Rika, so that was really nice. I also got Sumire, she's also limited. And of course the peak duo. Oh wait a second, I gotta select them. The peak duo, Devil Homura, and Madokami. So yeah, I lost 50. That's pain. The sad part, it's not even a 50-50. It's like a 0.75 out of 3%. So it's more like a 30-70, which is freaking pain. Like, that's awful. Like, getting limiteds in this game is really bad. Like, the gacha is awful, honestly. So yeah, I'm glad they fixed that with the standards, because it's the sheer amount of 5 stars you get on any banners at all is amazing. Also, the 5-star keys, again, the issue with the 5-star keys, they only work for standard characters, so they don't work on any limited banners. But yeah, the 5-star keys you get as well, that adds up to the amount of 5 stars. And then they've given out, at least that I can remember, at least 2 select 5 stars for, I think it was possibly 3, I don't remember too well, but at least, like, I remember 2 at least. I don't know if there was a 3rd one. But yeah, they gave out select 5 stars occasionally, so like, they got the standards. Like, it's good. Like, I would say the system is good for the standard characters. They're pretty generous. Limited though, it's as bad as the game came out, and that's awful. The gacha was and is really bad. So yeah, they fixed that for the standards. The limiteds, unfortunately, not as much. Like Magic keys, for example, they don't work on limited banners. They just got the standard selection. So yeah, it's kind of pain, honestly. I can get another pull. I would like to pull for this Homura, but unfortunately it does not count towards the anniversary banner. So maybe one day, certainly not today. We're doing this until we get to 200. Under 92, okay. I also got to 590 crystal login from this, so that's gonna help me. I got a total of 590, 5,900 crystals, and then 590 for 10 days. So that's gonna help with the banner and saving up a little bit afterwards. Okay, back to crystals. I hope you get lucky on the next Devil Armor rerun though. Cause yeah, the limiters are really paining in this game, so good luck. Alright, Nemu. Got all the stories unlocked, okay. Nemu, full story. Let's see how that's doing. Nothing, okay. I'm gonna lower the other a little bit. That's gonna be 80 crystals. I know for sure Toka and Nemu are stories I do want to read because they're part of the Magias. But it's probably not going to be anytime soon. I think the next stories that I want to read from Exedra are, well, firstly the main stories, so Scene 0, and I really want to catch up ASAP, so Scene 0 and Dark Magica Part 2, which is going to come out. And then after that, also I got still got the Part 3 finale of Crescent Memory to read. And then after that, I probably want to read the character story, the Kyoko stories, that are related to the Crescent Memoria cast, Yachio's old team, so Yachio, Mifuyu. So I did read those two a little bit before I got Art File level locked. Gladly now you just need level 8 for all stories, so you can unlock stories super easily. It wasn't like that back on release. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna read it from the start because I already forgot a little bit. I remember a little bit of Mifuyu, of like the moment Toka recruited Mifuyu after she was about to become a witch but became a doppel instead. But that's about like all I can remember. I probably forgot quite a few details, and if I do want to continue, well, I would want to... What the heck is happening here? I don't know. That's so Alina. I'm not even gonna question it. I will figure it out when I read, I guess. But what the heck was that? But yeah. Y'all know the Alina is AQ theory? That would be funny. Oh, actually imagine though, the fact that AQ speaks in like in the English translation, there's sometimes a little bit of Italian mixed in. Like, yeah. No, maybe. Who knows? But it doesn't talk in English when in a Japanese voiceover, so that does go against the Alina equals AQ theory. Alright, Ui Tamaki. I also want to read the characters after Arc 1, so Ui Tamaki and Uasa of the Eternal Sakura, plus the events about the Uasa of the Eternal Sakura. I do want to read those, but I want to read those before Arc 1.5, so there's a lot of time. I'm not in a rush to read that. I'm probably going to read the Crescent Memoria related stories first. So, Sumire, Momoko, Tsurunu, etc., Yachio, Mifuyu. And of course, the finale itself, which I'm yet to read. What we got going on? Nothing. Is that a Cryo cosplayer? Looks like Cryo's outfit. What else we got? Wait, is that what I think it is? I'm not sure. Yeah, it is a Cryo cosplayer. What else we got? There was a Vieira cosplayer. Wait, is that a certain character or not? I can't see it clearly. It looks like a Miselk's outfit. I don't know. Is it just me? That's cool. And Mitselk long hair cosplay. Alright, let's continue. Oh my god, it's a Titania theme. But for some reason, it's a little bit muffled. Wait, there's voice. That's extra crystals. Thank you. Alright, up next. Wait, let me see if I even noted down Ui. I haven't yet. Alina, full story, and Ui, full story. Alright, gotta scroll down here. Alright, Tsukasa and Sakuya already read. Well, I skipped. But also, I think I read on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. I know I've read at least one until the end. I don't know which one, though, and I don't know if I've read both. So, I'm probably just gonna read again at some point, because they're kind of peak anyway, so yeah. It is actually kind of a serious topic, though. I mean, gladly it's fading, but, I mean, you know, there's those kind of families everywhere, and unfortunately they still exist, but yeah. Like, about, like, traditional families, misogyny, and all that, like, it does get pretty serious. I'm glad they're free from their families. As far as I know, in the story, I don't think they ever see them afterwards. But I haven't read some of the events, so I'm not sure what the situation is with Tsukuyo and Tsukasa. I'm pretty sure they did run though, right? Alright, Natsuhi. I have literally zero idea about her, but anyways, for now, I'm just here for the crystals. I just know she's a Magia Record side character, so she's from Kamihama City. That is literally all I know. But anyways, 80 crystals, please. Am I ever gonna read her story? I don't know. It's not particularly a priority, but again, I've read some of the other characters, like Kako, the stories for them, so if I feel like it, I might read it. But if I don't feel like it, well, I probably won't read it. So yeah, I'll just go by the mood if I ever feel like it. Not a priority, basically. Anyways, 80 crystals, please. Thank you. Imagine if we get... I would like to get Fuka from the banner before we get to 200. That would be nice, you know? So we got Fuka and Ren. A Christmas Ren. Please. Alright, up next is Nanaka. I did read a bit. Forgot what it was. I think there was something between Nanaka and Anna, which I did read a little bit as well. There was the Mirror Witch about this. But yeah, when I do continue, I'm probably just gonna read the whole thing because I don't remember most of it. Nanaka, episode 4-7, part 7. I'm probably just gonna reread the full thing whenever I do come back to it. Who knows when, but... We got members of Rika's team. Or at least friends she hangs out with. I'm not sure if they're in the same team or not. They might be unaffiliated. Alright, Kako. I did read part of it. I might not have read the full thing, I'm not sure. Did I read it on YouTube? Probably not, right? Kako episode 4-7 again? I think she was the one that had her like whole... Is it a library or a shop? I think it was a library that burnt down. And like she lost everything that day without... It was kind of sad. What's happening? Oh my god, they got a Moogle on stage. A person on a Moogle. Like, it's gigantic. Wait. Are they gonna do something? There's still 30 minutes left. I don't think so. If they do, we'll be back. Mayuin, which I think I did read a little bit. Yes. Wasn't that something about false charges or something? Oh look, it's Yoshi P next to it. Wait, something might be happening. Let me make sure I pay attention, and then if it does happen, I can get out of the game. The Moogle costume. Wait, what t-shirt is he wearing? That is important. What t-shirt is he wearing? What's that on the back? Sometimes that's a hint towards a new job class. What's that? Show us. I need to see the back of that t-shirt. He's showing the t-shirt, he knows. Wait, taco. Okay, wait. I don't think that means anything. Maybe he doesn't have the t-shirt yet. I don't think he has the t-shirt yet. I don't think that means anything. I think that's just a Dawn Trail. I'm pretty sure that's an official merch. I've seen it somewhere. So I don't think that's the one. Yoshi P, go to dev though, for real. Auntie Sackles. Yeah, that's not gonna be the new class. That's not gonna be the new class teaser. Is he trolling everyone? Is he trolling everyone? Because everyone knows he usually wears some kind of t-shirt or sweatshirt, like with the hint of the new class or job. Is he just trolling everyone? Like, what's happening? He's looking at the time. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Mayuin, full story, episode 47 technically. Mayuin. Alright, we might want to pause this for a second. Let me see how many crystals I have. I'm gonna be tapping a lot. Gladly, since you see the whole monitor, we got enough for a pull. Since you see the whole monitor, we can still see it. Alright. This is the one, 193 pulls. The Moogle is gonna stand there. Okay, I think that's all. He just showed up for a second. Yeah, when you get to 170, I think there's like a 12% chance of getting either Sumire or Fuka. And if you do get a 5-star, it's guaranteed to be either 6% Sumire or 6% Fuka. I have, on these 6 bonus Fate Weaves, I have not gotten any of them. So, who knows if I'll get lucky. But either way, I just gotta get to 200 to get Ren. Fuka or Sumire Ascension 1, if it does happen. That is secondary. It's not important compared to getting Ren, please. The Moogle. That costume is gigantic. Kind of funny when Moogles are like typically small, but you know, it is a costume. There's a human inside it, so yeah. You're not gonna show anything? No? Okay. Alright, up next, it's gonna be Rayra. Have I read anything? No. So that's 80 crystals. That is very nice. Rayra, full story. Alright, I gotta do tab out often. Make sure nothing is happening. Since they're showing people. But I don't think they're showing anything yet. Because this keynote is technically only in 25 minutes. We still gotta wait. Wait, that's the witch I remember seeing in the Crescent Memorial story. Oh my god, there's a Gratia cosplayer that is so peak. I want to cosplay Gratia now one day. That is so peak. That is so peak, hello. I'm glad I typed in at the right moment. That was peak, honestly. Alright, they're just back to the screen, so we don't have to worry now, I guess. Alright, up next it is Seika full story. Because I am absolutely certain I have not read this yet. Wait, what? Wait, is that like 4 episodes? I remember there were some characters in the game that did not have a story. Oh wait, we're level 4. Oh, now that's a problem. So Seika episode 0 to 3. My bad. I thought I leveled every character to level 8, but I guess I missed a few. Because level 8 is the level you unlock all the stories. So whenever I had like any of these spare, there was one point I just leveled a whole bunch of characters to 8, but I didn't have enough for all of them, so that's probably one of those I missed. Same for Kokoro. I'm noticing she's level 4. Alright, so Mito is level 11, so we can start with that. Let me just write here, Mito, full story. It's gonna be 80 crystals. Alright. Up next, we got Hana Sarasa, episode 4 to 7. I'm probably gonna read the full thing later. Reread, I mean. I believe the one of the characters that is related to Anna, person I think she admired or something, I don't remember, but she became the Mirror Witch, and I believe the Mirror Witch is relevant to a future Magia Record arc, like main story relevant. Though I don't know much about it, I just know she was important at some point. I've not actually read the story. So yeah, probably do want to learn more about Hana, and well, Hana's probably secondary, but the other girl that became the Mirror Witch, which I forgot her name. But yeah, it was Hana's best friend or something. Alright, we got the Twining stream. Let's go on the FanFest screen. Alright, so up next, Himika, full story. You save the file before something happens, just in case. Taco. Wait, I'm kind of curious, what standards am I missing? Because I saw the coordinator, and I'm wondering, who am I missing? Is she a standard? Like, I'm pretty sure she's playable, but is she a standard, or is she a limb? I gotta go check. Like, what standards am I missing? I know some of them are not in, like, the permanent banners yet, because they're added later, like a few months after. So let me check. Kyoku's for the playable characters, not portraits. Kyoku's. Alright, where does the standard end? I think it was like around Kanae. And I think we got her in the standard banner recently. Her and Nagisa. It's like, who else we got? These are obviously limbs. So Dark Magica is not in standard yet, but I'm pretty sure she will be. I don't know if I think that's exclusive Corbo. I'm not sure if Corbo is exclusive. These are limbs, yeah. So wait, is she a limb? Because I don't see her. Probably then, yeah. I see her over here, right before Mifuyu. I think she's a limited character. Let me check. What about this Mabayu? Is that Mabayu limited? I think I can check right now, because if they're standard, they should be in the pool, right? If I go over to Fate Weave, I do have enough for a pool as well, but I want to check here details and rates, and they should be listed there if they are standard characters. So are they in order of release? I think they are. Follow Woman. Okay, that's the first Mabayu. I already have her. Mitama. Okay, so Mitama is standard. I don't have her. And Mabayu is standard as well. Okay, that's good to know. I'm glad that most of the characters are standard characters, because then you can still get them randomly, number one. Number two, you can, sometimes they do offer standard selects up to a certain point, so you can always get them from that. If you don't get lucky, you can always select them from that. And then limiteds are a freaking pain. So yeah, I'm glad most characters are standard, but the limiteds are, they gotta fix that. Like, I'm not saying make the same as standard, like make them rare. Yeah, makes sense, you gotta make money, but not this rare. Like, this is like absurdly reliant on luck, and the fact that the 200 pity doesn't carry over, it's basically non-existent unless one, you're a pay-to-win player, or two, you're someone with a lot of patience who can save like a lot of crystals for months or maybe even a year if you're further into the game. So yeah, they kind of gotta at least improve the rates. I don't know, like make the 0.75 a 1.5%. Like, is that asking too much? Maybe even like a 1.25. Like, that's an improvement. But no, they don't seem interested in doing that, unfortunately. Wait, how many pulls do I have? 194. We need 6 more. Okay. Probably not going to be today, but we can make progress. And who knows, maybe we get Fuka or another Sumire. The SD changed, but it's muffled for some reason. Oh, it's the honeybee theme, so you can't hear it very well. Alright, so up next, after Emika, Ren, I already read. Like, actually read. Peak story, by the way, but also kind of depressing. Konoha. Alright.
Warriors of Light.
Hey, we're still 15 minutes left. Is something happening?
To Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festival 2026 in Anaheim. Our show will begin in just 15 minutes.
Okay, no, they're just announcing it. Yes. I'm ready for the 8.0 trailer, bro. I need to see that. I want to watch it in English first, so we might have to pause it. If you want to watch it in Japanese, we should probably show it first. I mean, I'm not sure, but they might. I'd recommend you go to the stream itself. But yeah, we'll watch the GP with the English one, which can sometimes be posted on YouTube like 5 minutes later. So you might have to wait if they do show the Japanese one first. But since it's in Germany, maybe they'll show the English one first. I'm not sure. I mean, it's the English stream as well. Maybe they'll show different ones for the both streams. I'm not sure. Alright, so Hazuki... Wait, we did read this entire thing, right? Skip, I mean. Yes. Hazuki episodes 3 to 7. I'm probably just gonna have to go back to the start if I ever do continue. But I don't remember anything. That's good. Hazuki episode 3 to 7. Oh yeah, Nanaka and Hazuki didn't get along at first, I think. I don't remember the rest, to be honest. Wait, is it muffled because you're showing a different version of the song, or is it just me? There was one part that seemed a little bit different. I'm not sure if they're showing the like some kind of remix. I don't know. Maybe that's why they muffled it for streamers. Alright, IMA is on level 4. Rika I've already read. Ken and Lesbian, by the way. She's level 4. Mel I've already skipped. Eternal Sakura. Okay, that's next. Probably one of the characters I'm gonna read first alongside Ui whenever I continue the post Arc 1 in Magio Record stories. No, that's probably not gonna be soon. So I don't know. But it's probably not as far, like maybe in a month I'll be reading it. But I'll be going through Scene Zero and Crescent Memoria finales and Dark Magica first. Lahi! That's peak. If you know, you know. We love that song. Ulasav, Eternal Sakura. I'm really interested in her story. Like curious, because I haven't read it yet. Well, besides the parts that she shows up in the main story, of course, because she's part of the finale. Well, relatively close to the finale, anyway. It's not exactly the finale, but close to it. But yeah, I know she kind of like integrates into human society afterwards, even though she is a Uasa. I think she's also possibly the only Uasa that remains. But she's a very different Uasa from, you know, every other Uasa, so it's really interesting. I do want to read it at some point for sure, including the events if there's any from Magia Record. I do want to look into those. Well, not soon, but you get what I mean. When I do get into it, I definitely want to look more into her character. More curious about her than most others, at least. Alright, so that's Eternal Uasa, full story. Kana, have I done that? Yes. Skipped, I mean. Okay, Ashley. I've read the beginning. I know she blogs to talk about English, and she streams. Or makes videos, I'm not sure which one. But either way, Ashley up to up 7 to 7. I think she's also friends with another character, though I don't remember which. Wait, isn't she technically from abroad? I don't remember. Oh, that was her friend Rico. Magical girl from California. Yeah, I was in search of that. Wait, I wonder, did she become a magical girl back in California or in Japan? Because, I mean, we know foreign magical girls exist. Like, we've seen Jeanne d'Arc, which is in France in the 15th century. It's like, they exist across the world, but usually the stories take place in Japan. So, is it... Did she become... Is there, like, a Californian Cuba? American Cuba? Wait, does the American Cuba speak American? Like, I got some questions, you know? Anyways, continuing. Shirina...
話できるのは夢の中だけ。今は
Alright, we got 8 minutes left. Door. What's happening? I'll find out one day. Maybe. Alright, Oriko and Kirika.
旧姓それこそが私の使命であり生きる
Alright, Kirika. Still got 6 minutes. Nearly there. Alright, another 18. Ooh, the Endwalker football team. Let's go. Speak. Alright, Yuma.
Shoko が助けてくれた時
Hey, Yukioku from the Orica Magica universe. I've read Orica Magica, but I know there's like side stories and stuff. I'm yet to read those. Like, for example, the character stories, but also the Nightmare AU stories for Orica Magica. I also have not read the manga, but I mean, the game's kind of like a recreation of it. I might want to read the mangas one day. Especially the Wraith arc, which I've played the in-game version, not the manga though, but I do want to read it at some point. Hello there, Ayu. How are you doing? Welcome to stream. We got 4 minutes till the keynote. I'm just farming crystals basically by skipping stories, but I'm noting them down on my notepad so that I know which ones I skipped. So like if I do want to read it later, I know which ones I've read and which ones I'm yet to read. And yeah, we're nearly on 50, so I can get Ren, the Christmas Ren. I can do 2 more pulls. But yeah, let me show you. So basically, I've hit 194 pity on this banner. It ends on the 30th. This is the anniversary banner, which means several characters are actually in the pick list here instead of just the banner characters, including, I got Rika, by the way, like yesterday, but including the Christmas Ren. So I mean, I got Rika, I gotta get the Christmas Ren too. So I need 6 more pulls and I can actually get that. Yeah, Monogatari collab. I've never actually heard about it, so I don't know much about it. Do you know about it? Like an old game? There's an old game? Oh, like you mean Major Record had it or what? There's Yotsugi Ononoki and Shinobu Oshino and Mayoi Achikuchi. I don't know who they are, but yeah. I got 2 of them, by the way. I just got lucky because I gave out 3 pulls that only work on the collab banners, and I got her in 20 pulls. I got her in 10 pulls. I did not get her though. In the 73 pulls that they gave, I did not get her. But I got the other 2. Alright, 2 more pulls here. Three-star Rika. What's Imaji Reko? Oh, I see. So they're bringing back like an old collab, kinda. I mean, like partnering with them again, I suppose. But yeah. Alright, 2 minutes. I'm gonna have to get out of the game very soon. See if I can do 1 more. And then I'm leaving. At least until the trailer is out. Over. Alright, let's just do quickly. Let's just get the crystal from Koito. I think costumes and characters are different. Oh, I see. So they added different characters to record. I don't know if you know, by the way, but there was like a record like offline server. I used it before, but I don't have it installed anymore. If I do want to look back into it, I might go back though, but probably not soon. Nariko was in Majureko. I see. And Anekawa. I don't know who they are, so I'm not sure. I know there's also a collab story, but I have other stories I'm behind on main story. So I'm not reading that probably. Maybe I might read it in the future, but certainly not a priority. Because I want to do Crescent Memoria Finale. Scene 0, I still got a lot of part 2 and part 3 to read. And Dark Magica is gonna get the finale in the game as well. Which I know they're from mangas, but yeah, which is another thing. I might read the mangas one day, but that's probably not soon. Then after that, I think I'll go for some Kyoku stories of characters that I know already. Oh yeah, I remember. Sorry I haven't checked yet. I completely forgot, and then when I do remember, I was too overwhelmed to respond to other messages. They're gonna start now, so I can't check it right now. I'll hopefully check after the stream. Wait, let me leave this game. It's 6 p.m. We'll be back to Exedra during the keynote probably, because they're gonna take a lot of time between stuff. I'll message you after. I gotta remember. Wait, I need to set a reminder. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna set a reminder on my phone. Sorry for taking so long. And I'll message you after. Clock. Are they gonna start or what? 6 p.m. I'm gonna set it for 8 p.m. 2 hours. We should be over by then probably. Sorry, I've forgotten all these days. Alright, I set a reminder on my phone. Alright, they're starting in 1 minute. 8.0. Alright, so my theory, speculation, which is I think most people's speculations, it's gonna be a Void expansion, I think. So, zero CGI maybe, 0 CG in the trailer. names, I don't know what names would be. But yeah, 13th. Is it like anniversary? What, for FanFest or something else? I'm gonna read messages after the trailer, by the way, but the trailer should be short, so don't worry. Messages, I mean like chat. Okay. Things I want to see. I'm gonna be on Copium, but Gaia. If they do a Void expansion, I hope Gaia's there. Meteor with Reaper, and they're not gonna show the new job. But if they hide Meteor's weapon, then we know that's probably it. But if there's a Void expansion, I'm betting Reaper, Meteor. All right, it's actually starting. Oh my god, I've waited so long for this. It's for the next expansion, the teaser. Wait, why is there the Earth on there? What? Why are they showing the Earth? Oh, what's happening? Reflections? Azem's crystal? Meteor fate without fear? Why are the reflections all there? The Azem key, okay. Wait, this sounds kind of peak. Go forth, discover, unite the stars into one. Wait, what? I thought the rejoining wasn't happening anymore. Wait, what's happening? New song.
One more time. It's my favorite story.
What is this?
Oh, you know it better than me by now. But if you insist.
Yes!
Who's talking?
Alright, I'm ready. Tell me about the Promised Land.
Promised Land?
Long
Wait, is this about the Void? I think it is.
in a time few yet recall. Life prospered, for the world was rich in plenty.
This is about the Void, right?
Stood sentinel over lands without end.
It's definitely a Void expansion, right?
From towering peaks sprang rivers, flowing into and feeding great seas. And noble kingdoms flourished, wanting for naught.
What is that? Wait, where the heck are we? Where are we? This doesn't look like the Void at all. Is that another reflection? What's going on? Where the heck are we?
But then came the relentless ice.
Ice?
The world grew cold, cold and still. Men succumbed to bitter sorrow.
Wait, this is not the Void. What is this?
Every struggle survived. They marched, and all was lost.
What is happening?
No choice but to flee to the sky.
Flee to what? Wait, is this when they left to... What's happening? Where are we? Aura? Wait, is this the place in Ilsabard? Forgot what the name is.
Became a frozen waste.
There's a place near Ilsabard.
Everything changed when they arrived.
Wait, this is a frozen planet?
The
What?
Traveler. The one from the sky.
Aye.
Wait, that is not Ilsabard. That is literally a frozen planet. Is that a reflection? Zero! Wait, no, that's Meteors. It's like, I saw Reapers like that's Zero. No, that's Meteor. Reaper, Meteor. Wait, what's going on? Evergold. That is not the Void. But we still got Reaper, Meteor. What is going on? What is happening? Well, are we still getting 0? That is the question. Are we still getting 0? But also, where the heck are we? They showed the reflections in the beginning. Okay, so basically there's an expansion every like 3 years. You've heard the names Endwalker, Dawntrail and stuff. They're basically releasing the next expansion in January 2027. And we just got the first teaser basically. I don't know if they're gonna name drop it or not. The previous one was called Dawntrail, before that was Endwalker, and yeah. Evergold, wait, they already name dropped it, right? Evercold, sorry, I misread that. Evercold. What even is happening? What's happening?
Thank you for coming and watching.
Oh my god,
today.
wait, this glitched. Oh my god, seriously. Sometimes happens since I have a second monitor. We'll be back. I might have to close this. Okay, back to YouTube. Hold on. Final Fantasy 14 Evercold. I gotta see the song. I gotta hear the song. Why is this open? Let me keep this in the background just in case they show something. Firstly, the t-shirt is probably a hint. It changed clothes. What is that? Retelling?
Awesome and super translator Michael Charisma Cos Fox.
Oh, they have a translator here. That's cool. I gotta listen to the music. While they prepare things, let me watch that.
Peggy 16.
I gotta listen to the song in this trailer. See, it's 4 minutes long. The teasers are usually like 1 minute or 2 minutes. What the heck? Wait, is there fire originally? Like, then it went cold. Okay. Wait. What's happening here? Wait, is that the Sun Ring? Oh my god, they're actually showing the Sun Ring. They're actually showing the Sun Ring. Okay. I didn't even realize. The final days. Look at the sky and everything set aflame. That's the final days. I didn't even realize that. And then the freaking sun ring in the planet. Okay. Azen's crystal in the key. The stars into one. What does that mean? That sounds like the rejoining.
One more time.
Wait, is this not showing?
It's my face.
Game is dying? Wait, what do you mean? Which game? Also, let me see if they showed anything.
I'm Christopher Koji Fox, and I'm today going to be the English voice of the Yoshi P.
Okay.
Favorite story.
Oh, you know it better than me by now. But if you insist.
Yes. All right, I'm ready. Tell me about the promised land.
Long ago.
What is that?
In a time few yet recall. Life prospered, for the world was rich in plenty. Majestic trees stood sentinel over lands without end. From towering peak.
I think it's a new reflection, but like, what's going on? You can't listen to the song much anyways, I'll check it later. Trailer action, just joking. Oh, okay. But yeah, basically it's gonna be the next expansion in January.
To the next level.
What does that mean, the next level?
今日はですね、とにかく話すことがめちゃくちゃ多くてですね、
Let's see what we
めちゃ
got
くちゃ濃密
over
な基
time.
調講演になる予定です。
Today, we have a lot to show you.
Alright. The Godless Realm Saga.
かなり長いの
Is
で
that the name of the new arc?
ちょっとぜひ皆さんリラックスして、でも途中でお手洗い行きたくなったら行ってきていいです。
This is going to be a very long keynote, probably the longest one we've done before.
Oh.
If you need to go to the bathroom, it's okay, you can go.
ライブストリームでご覧の、世界中の光の戦士の皆さんもぜひリラックスしてマイペースで、
Oh,
最後まで
okay.
この貴重公演お楽しみく
By
だ
the
さ
way,
い。
if you ever play FF14, let me
Everyone
know.
here
I'd
and
totally
watching
be
on
up
the
to
live stream
like
today,
playing with you
sit
and maybe
back,
even like
relax,
helping you like
and enjoy the show.
I could be your like personal taxi because I have like a mount and you can fly and once you
さあ
initially around reborn areas once you read the story the rest you have to unlock it. But yeah, I can fly you around if you want.
エバーコールド、日本語では白銀のワンダラーと呼びます。
Okay, first off, we have our 8.0 title logo, Evercold. And for those keeping track, the Japanese subtitle roughly translates as Wanderer or Explorer of the Silver.
そし
That
て
is quite
先ほ
different.
どトレーラーにありましたが、発売は
January
2027
2027. I know when I'm setting most of my holidays
And
next
now I
year.
know we usually wait a few fan fests before
Straight
giving
in
you a solid
January.
release date, but not this time. You
Start
saw
to buy
in
it
the
in my
trailer,
country.
Evercold
Oh, okay.
is on track for
Even
a
on Steam?
January
Because I know there's also a Steam
2027
version.
release.
That's unfortunate. I see.
This month is April.
April.
5、6、7、8、
There's like
10
10 months still.
12、1、9 months.
Is that enough? Enough?
まあ僕とね、
Is
開
that
発チー
enough?
ム的にはもうね、あと9ヶ月って言われて
I
ゾ
hope
ワ
it
ッと
is,
するん
but
ですけ
if
ど、
not, fair.
開発チーム、運営チーム、総力を結集して最大火力で、お届けしようと思いますので、どうぞご期待ください。
So a number that small can kind of be frightening and intimidating for the development team, but I think we're ready to put it into high gear. So I officially give you permission to please look forward to it.
Okay. Square Enix doesn't release games anymore in Russia on Steam. Oh,
さあではまず
it's because
こ
of
の
Russia
神なき
thingy.
世界
That's
編と名付け
unfortunate
られ
because
た
like,
シリーズ
you know,
加速していく
people like you were like
エヴァー
innocent,
コールドの
so
物語をちょっとだけ
the fact they're
紹介したい
making
と
that
思い
is
ます
kind of sad for
All right,
games.
so with the Heidelin and Zodiac saga complete, our second saga, Godless Realms, is in full force. And with Evercold, we will be furthering this exciting storyline.
The fourth. Oh, they're straight up saying the fourth. Okay, that's the new reflection we're going to.
All right, and this time, Warriors of Light will be visiting the reflection known as the fourth.
Okay, what about the 13th? What's going on with the Void? Well, what was that 7.5 story for? Well, I say that, but we've technically not even read the story. It's gonna come out in like 5 days. 4
I
days.
mean, I know we're not even finished with 7.5, and now you already know where you're going.
How does the 13th reflect the 4th?
氷の力によって侵食を受けています。
All right, so the fourth is this reflection of Heidelin that has fallen into ruin.
そしてその氷の力によって崩壊しつつあると
Ever-spreading
いう
eyes.
危機的な状況にあり
Is
ます。
that something
And
to
it
do
is
with the
slowly
withering
succumbing to the
that
ever-spreading
Almarut
ice.
mentioned?
この
Is that why we're
大世界
going
に
there, or like is there
果た
another
して
reason?
光の戦士である皆さんは誰とどのように向かうことになるの
And
か。
with whom will you make it?
And
Like,
so how and with whom will you be making your journey there?
そしてそこで待ち受ける新たな試練とは。
I have no idea what's
And of
gonna
course,
happen in
what
8.0
trials
anymore.
will await you upon your arrival?
Glad I'm on the Automata longer ago. I gotta go back to the Automata at some point because that game was peak, but I only played the first story.
にもなってる
That's nice, though.
ワンダラーその意味とは何なのか。
And last but not least, Who is this far wanderer or explorer mentioned in that Japanese subtitle?
Also, the thing from Beyond the
主人
Skies
公であ
was
る
that.
光の戦士の皆さんの新たな冒険がいよいよここから始動いたします。
Fellow heroes and warriors of light, the next chapter in our fated tale is about to begin.
I might go back to mating Reaper, to be honest, unless unless there's one of the new jobs or the new job interests me even more somehow. But I'll probably go back to mating
That's all
Reaper.
about all I can say about the story for now. Sorry.
I completed Replicant. I've never read Replicant.
物語の
I know it's part of the
導入は
Nier series though.
来週火
That's
曜
nice
日
though.
にリリースされるパッチ 7.5 のメインクエストから続いていくことになります。
But again, there's a perfectly good reason for this. That being next Tuesday, patch 7.5 releases, and with it, the main scenario will be setting up the story for the shift to Evercold.
Okay. I hope there's some hint. I know there's still 7.55,
まあ今日はね
but I hope in
ちょっとだけ
7.5 we already
そ
know
の
a little bit.
未来のねお話をお伝えしたことになりますが、パッチ 7.4 のストーリーからパッチ 7.5 パート1そしてパート2とどのように物語が展開して皆さんが第4世界で向かうのか、この先ファンフェスで公開されていく情報と一緒にメインクエストをぜひ楽しんでください。
So in other words, today you are all getting a little glimpse into the future, and hopefully it can help bring some
Prequel to
clarity
Automata,
to the story
so
that
it
you've
was
already
10,000
seen in
years ago.
7.4,
Oh, the lore
and what
goes
you're
deep,
going
I
to see
see.
in 7.5,
I didn't
parts
know.
1 and 2.
まあまあでもこれだけで終わるとね、寂しいんで。
So there's
ちょ
actually
っと第
background on
4世
that
界
then.
の状態いろいろ紹介していきたいと思います。
But we can't just tell you that about the fourth. So, even though I can't talk
Oh, is that
much
images?
about it yet, development of the Forge is very much underway. It's
Okay,
gonna show
it's
you
not just all
a little
ice.
bit
That was
more.
one concern I thought about, like if it was just gonna be an icy area. But it does seem more interesting than
今日
that.
はそのメインコンセプトいくつかのねコンセプトアート持ってきたのでなんとなく皆さんそれを見てイメ
Alright,
ージをしてくだ
that's
さい。
nice.
So today
Looks okay.
I've borrowed a few
Interesting.
pieces of art and screenshots from our servers to give you a sneak peek
All
of
the
several
Force is
of
a
the new
stage?
areas,
The fuck does that mean?
and get that speculation.
Is that a reference
train
to all the world is a
まあちょ
stage?
っとねまだまだお話できないことはあるので地名とかはちょっと一回全部伏せてます。なのでデザインを見ていろいろね想像していただければと思います。
But like I said, I can't reveal too much as of yet, so you won't be getting any official place names for now, but hopefully these images
Is that
can
in-game
help give you a better
screenshots?
idea of what's to come.
ではまず
Okay.
開発中のスクリーンショットからちょっと見ていきましょう。
All right,
Not
let's
sure
start,
what to expect.
with some of these under development screenshots.
はい。さっきねトレーラーにもありました超巨大なクリスタルありますね。
So here we have this giant crystalline object looming over the area. I think we also saw it in the trailer.
まあでも手前にねエーテライトっぽいものがあるからあれはちょっとまた
Wait, is that an
違う
Easter
ものな
egg?
んでしょうね。
And
Oh, no, the Easter egg's
so
there.
with that smaller crystal in the foreground is something probably different, right?
まあ向こう
You
の
may
方
know
にはね
Emil
うっすらと
from
巨大な
Automata. He was
建
main
造物
character
が見える
there.
からお城
I
なの
don't
か
remember,
街
to
な
be
のか
honest.
And then we have those ramparts.
I
that are kind
might
of
have
behind
forgotten a
as
lot
well.
because I
So
played
is
Nier
that a
Automata several
castle? Is
times
that a
ago.
town?
So it was quite a long
さあ
time
そして
ago.
次まあちょっとねアップ目にした状態ですね。
And here we have that same scene just a little bit closer up to that first crystal.
さすが共造世界エーテライトのデザインもちょっと違いますね。
And again, so that's probably an etherite. And again, because this is a different reflection, that's going to be in a different design than the ones we have on the
Chot-
Force.
ちょっとね湖面に浮かぶ船も特徴的ですね。
Those boats on the lake also have a very unique design.
Oh, that looks like that sounds like something out of
おー
Evan's
そして
Sword alone.
巨大なね竜の頭のような建造物あります。
And here we have what appears to be the statue of a giant dragon. Is that?
まあ今回マップの環境表現というのもさら
The
に
guy with ball
新
in
し
the
い
head.
表現に、力を入れて挑戦して
I'm
ま
not
す。
sure, to be
Our
honest.
designers have put their best feet forward
I'd
this
probably
time
have
in an effort
to go
to
play
create
it again.
something that feels new and fresh and truly unique from what we had before.
お打って変わってちょっとね荒野のような集落ですかね。
And here we have what appears to be some kind of lonely settlement in a somewhat arid, barren-looking environment.
そして夕方の雰囲気
Is
です
that an
が
area in the
手前
sky?
の方にね飛空艇らしきものが見えますね。
And here it looks like it's dusk, but if you look in the front of the shot, you can see something that looks like maybe airships.
まあ
Yeah,
ちょっ
this
とね
seems
デ
to
ザイ
be
ン
on a floating
今までやっぱり
island.
見たことのないような デザインの飛空艇になってますね。
Okay,
And,
it's said
of
as
course,
a
their
mess.
designs are quite different
I
from
don't know
what
who that
we've seen in
is.
previous expansions.
Yokotaro. I've heard
こ
about
ちら
that, but I'm
夜
not
のライ
sure.
ティングのテストをしてます。
I
And here
think
we
that's
have the
is that
same
some
area
important
at night, so
developer.
you
I
can see
think.
how the lighting will work.
さらに打って
I
変
know
わ
I've
ってね
heard his name
ちょっと
before,
穀
but I
倉
don't
地帯のよう
remember.
な感じですね。
And here we have what looks like some fertile cropland.
まあ相変わらず奥にも
So it's
なん
not
か
all
巨
in
大な
ruin.
ね
What's
建物
happening?
見えてます。
And there's also a giant structure in the background of this pic as well.
さらにはですね、どうやらちょっと生活のね、雰囲気も見え隠れしてます。どんなね、冒険が待ち受けるのか、いろいろご想像ください。
And here you can see some sort of garden in the background, so it certainly looks like it's lived in. What adventures await you here?
打って変わって地上
That
なの
looks
か
interesting.
地下なのか
Is the entire area
こちらもライティング
castle?
のテスト中です。
And okay, this is a change. It appears to be underground, but is it? We're currently working on the lighting on this one as well, so this is also one of those lighting tests.
お
What is that?
これはちょっと街っぽいですね。
And this looks like it could be a city.
まあやっぱり建物のデザイン一個一個見ても今までにない特徴がありそうです。
And again, this prominent design of these buildings is very unique to this expansion.
こちらは巨大なね、
Oh, that looks
門
cool.
外に出る
Is
のか
that of the
中に
same
入って
city
く
or
るの
what?
か
And could this be inside that city, or perhaps?
But also
perhaps
nothing too
it's a gate,
crazy for me,
to get inside.
in my opinion.
こちら
I'm
も
more curious
朝焼け
about
な
the
のか
fact that it's a
夕
different
焼け
reflection.
夕暮れなのかね、ファンタジーとそれから有機デザインがうまくマッチしたようなデザインになってるかなと
Wait, so how
思い
is
ます。
Zero
And
relevant?
I'm
Is
guessing
Zero going to
this
continue
was
to be
taken at
relevant or
dawn,
not?
or perhaps dusk.
I have
You can
questions.
see the architecture that incorporates a blend of both organic and fantastical design.
まあといった感じで、世界そのものの制作というのも順調に進んでいます。
And so, as you can see, like I said, development of the
He's
new
nearest
areas is in
developer.
full
Oh, I
swing.
see. I remember hearing his name before, but yeah, I don't know much
さっ
besides
きね
that.、
氷の力に侵食されたって言ってるのに、第4世界なんかすごいバラエティ豊かな状態になってるよね。
So I know that I mentioned earlier that the fourth was ravaged by ice, and it's called Ever Cold.
Yeah, that
But you
doesn't sound
probably
like it.
noticed
What's up
a
with
lot
that?
of those screenshots were decidedly un-icy.
まあ今スクリーンショットでね、その一旦ご覧いただきましたが、
Does the story
制作
affect
まだまだ
that?
途中段階なので、ちょっとアートワークも少し見てみようかなと思います。
But again, we showed you a bunch of under development screenshots, but there's a lot of stuff that we still haven't completed yet. So we want to show you a little bit more, but with some artwork, concept artwork.
Are we
まあ結構生
unicing
のアート出てきますんで、お楽
What's
し
up
み
with
ください
that?。
Oh yeah, we still have some.
Oh, that looks very like
まあ
a.
さっきのね、巨大なクリスタルがないから、また
It's like
別の
it's
場所の。
Magic Labyrinthos in the, like
Here it looks
sounds
like
like
a lake, but
artificial.
that
It's in a
giant
circle.
crystal from before is gone, so this is probably a different area.
おー
Is that the city?
なんか巨大なクリスタルありますけど、これはこれでさっきのとデザイン違いますね。
And here we have another giant crystal, but it's hard to tell if this is the one that's from before. It's probably not. The design is a little bit different.
ほう、なんか建造物
What is
の
that?
ね庭園なのかな。
And this looks like some sort of garden, possibly stacked upon top of building.
おー
Interesting.
やっぱり氷の侵食を受けてるって言ってるのに、なんか
that
火を使え
clockwork?
る感じがするね。
Again, I mean, I thought this world was supposed to be ravaged by ice, but it looks pretty hot in this slide.
おお、また全然違った真っ黒なね、衣装のデザインになってますね。結構ファンタジック。
And again, this is somewhat
Wait, I
different,
just realized they
than
could.
what we've
I don't know
seen
if they're
so
gonna
far,
show
the
other types
architecture
of
being a
content, but
little
they
bit more
could
dark
reveal moon
and
housing. I'm coping
お
now.
お。
I don't know, like
Such
I'm
a
not too
screenshot
interested
of
about
the
some
map.
some designs, maybe a little bit, but not too
ね、
much.
さっきのスクリーンショッ
I'm
ト
more
とちょっと
curious about the
関連
fact
性ありそうな
that it's in the fourth
And,
reflection,
is this the
but
symbol
that
is
just
that
leaves me with
dragon
questions
before?
more
Is
than
it a
hype.
dragon, or
So
is it
I
a
don't
snake?
know.
I mean, you can start
I
to
gotta
see
I gotta
some
read
of the
7.5.
connections between what we
But
showed
I
before
want to
and
see
the
what kind of
architecture.
content we're gonna get, but I don't know if they're gonna show much of that yet. We'll
まあ
see.
ファイナルファンタジー14ね、川のほとりの
I would honestly be more
本当に
hyped if it was the
膨大な
13th.
アートワークを
Hopefully it will
作
still
って
happen one day,
インスピレ
but
ーションを
yeah.
高めて
I don't know
世界を
what to
作って
expect if
いっ
it's
て
in
ま
the
す。
fourth.
Yeah, and
Like,
you
it
even
could be
have
amazing or it
artwork
could be
down
quite bad.
to
Like,
the
it could go
smallest,
both ways. We
sort
have
of
literally
riverside
no idea
shacks.
about what's
And
gonna
basically,
happen.
it's this artwork that we
So
build
yeah,
the
I'm really not
foundation and
sure.
get our inspiration,
It's
from
nice if
for these
Falmarut is
areas.
involved. You know,
これ
an
また
ASEAN.
なんか
But
外敵
yeah, I don't know.
街なのか
What are the Winters gonna do? Like, what are their goals? Like,
Dungeon
what's up with the Withering? Like,
Yeah.
there's so many questions
This location has
that I
this
just
side-
can't
this
get
side
hyped yet.
mechanical feel to it.
Though the trailer
Is
was
it a
cool, not gonna lie,
town?
but I can't
Is
get
it a
hyped yet
dungeon?
now
Is it
after
a
seeing all
tower?
this, like,
Is it a
without
tower
knowing
dungeon?
some answers. But we'll see.
さあこれちょっと別角度ですけどラフスケッチですけどなんとなく飛空艇いますねあそこね
And this is the same location, but from a different angle. You can kind of look.
I wonder what's up with the
closely
lack of
there and
ice
maybe
though,
see what
as the
looks
dev
like a
said.
rough
Is
sketch of
is
air.
that like some sort of kind of story reason? Like imagine like how the first was flooded with light and
ますます
the
わからなくなってきま
13th
し
is
た
flooded
ね
with
Yeah,
darkness.
it's
Are
hard
we
to tell from this
un-icing?
what
Like,
type
what's
of
up with
world it's
that?
gonna be.
There's
さあ
literally
どんどん
no
行きますよ
eyes in the screenshots.
でこの第4世界実はもう一つものすごく大きな脅威特徴というのがあります
And of course, the fourth is not a world without danger. This time, that danger is going to be massive.
The heck does that mean? Oh, is that one of the
What's that?
trials?
さて突然で打って変わって出てきたこの謎の
Massive in
生物
size, it seems.
第4世界には
Parts
世
looks
界
like
を
Automata
徘
Park.
徊する超巨大魔法生物の
Aren't they
存在が
also
確認されているよう
made
です
by
So, what
Square
in the
Enix? I don't
world
know
could
if they
this
might have
strange
based off
creature
Nier
be?
stuff,
Who
maybe.
or what exactly are these strange colossi? who
Yoshida
wander the
illustration of
forest?
characters, yeah.
これ
Illustrations are nice.
何体も
Arcane giants roaming the
I mean,
ice.
what we can say is that there's not going to be just one. There's actually many of these
Oh,
roaming the
okay.
forest.
さあこれがいかなる存在なのか敵なのか神様のような存在なのか今はご想像にお任
Is
せ
that the
します
clouds?
Are
They
they
seem pretty
friends,
big.
or are they foe? Or are they gods? For now, you'll have to let your imagination decide.
さ
So
あ
more
では
questions.
気を取り直し
Okay.
てさらにタウン街の様子なんかをこちらもイメージボードですが見ていきたいと思います
All right, next up, I'd like to show you some of the town areas.
Okay. Wait, town areas? Oh, that does look cool. I'm not gonna
やっ
lie.
ぱりさっきねスクリーンショットでも見ていただきましたよ今回の
I know it's concept
か
art,
な
but
り
yeah.
ファンタジックなデザイン
Is this
が
gonna be one of the
多いかなと
main
思います
cities?
From the looks of this artwork, the feel is quite fantastical, and this is very representative of the art direction for Evercold.
まあもちろんこのエバーコールドにも
You know, some design of the
複数のプレイ
buildings
ヤー
might
が
be
登
interesting.
場し
I'll
ます
give them that.
But again, this is just
But, I
one
mean,
of
buildings are not gonna
multiple
win me over
town
the
areas
expansion.
that
Let's
will
see.
be appearing in the expansion.
おー
Alright.
アップになるとこんな感じなんですね
Okay, yeah, this is a close-up of that town from before.
これ
It's like a
は
market area.
明らかにマーケットなんでしょうね
And this what we have. This is
At least not
definitely a
AI.
market.
I don't think
Yeah.
Yoshida and Final Fantasy 14 team would ever
おー
use
また
AI, to be
ちょっ
honest.
と違った
So I think we're safe from that. This is concept art, but yeah.
And again, this town area also has some very distinct features.
It's like a lot of nature,
Yeah.
though.
ここ穴開いてん
That
Wait,
looks
that's
like
the
a-
same
yeah, pretty
mansion
big
they
hole
showed
there.
in a screenshot before, like just the
機関の
mansion.
戦士こういうとこ
It's in the
行くとよ
distance.
く
I
落
think
ち
it's
る
the same mansion.
The Warriors are like, you're gonna want to jump in there, right? Yeah.
まあまあ気をつけてください
Don't fall.
This area looks interesting with like a mix it between nature. Yeah, I think this is the same place.
まあ綺麗な
Nature and
街
buildings.
並みになってますね
And like the
Oh,
same
yeah, so we have
architecture in
another
some
town.
places.
Got that
This
Easter egg
this
in
place
there.
looks interesting. It would be
まあ
cool if this
こうや
was
って
one of the
タウ
two
ンの
main
紹介を
cities.
ねしていって
But
み
they
ると
showed 5
気
towns.
になって
Well, some of
期
them
待
are
する
the
のが
same, so they might not be all main cities. What is that?
If we talk about
What's
towns,
that? Is that a new
who
species?
lives
That's
in the towns?
amazing.
No
There's
town.
cat people. And I don't
This
mean
is
the
not a town.
Mikotes.
No,
No
obviously.
town.
Oh,
Is
that's
that a
great.
cat?
Is that is
that
there
a
gonna be any
kitty?
society quests too? The cat people.
なんかちょっと思わず出ちゃいまし
And
た
I
けど
don't mean Mikotes.
何や
That's
ら
amazing.
これまでにねないね NPC の種族みたいですね
Yes, this is probably looks like one of our new races.
We
we're
need
gonna
that as
meet on the
playable.
fourth.
まあ明らかにね
Like
猫タイプ
Lalafell size,
えー
but
今回エヴァ
cats.
コールドでは
We
皆さん
need that as
光の戦士ね
playable, please.
どんな種族とか部族たち
Floof,
の出会いがあ
yeah,
るん
like
でしょうか
Floof, that like
That
catty,
is
cute
definitely a cat.
floofs.
So, but is it the only type of NPC that you're going to meet? Well, who else awaits the Warrior of Light on the fourth?
You're gonna show us another one or
タウ
what?
ンアートや
No?
Wait,
Okay.
Is this the kitty town?
The Kitty Town. The Kitty Town, yeah. It seems like the kitty town. There's cats over there.
新しいエリア、ぜひね
Walking
いろいろ
cats in
楽し
two
みにしてい
legs.
ただけたらなと
Oh
思い
my
ます。
god, I can't believe we're
discovering
getting that.
these new
Okay.
areas and exploring is always an exciting part of a new expansion.
さて、第4世界という、まあ、拡張エバーコールドのその冒険する世界そのものの雰囲気をお伝えするのは、今日はここまでにさせてください。
All right, so I think that's all I can tell you right now about the fourth.
制作はね、もちろん進んでるんですが、皆さんのゲーム体験を最優先にさせていただきたいので、まずはパッチ 7.5 メインクエストパート1をぜひお楽しみください。
Again, we have more finished content, but we're going to withhold from showing that right now, and that's mainly because we don't want to spoil what's coming up in patch 7.5.
Okay, so you're not
メイ
going
ンク
to
エス
show
ト
as
は
much
パー
yet?
ト1とパート2の2部構成でお届けいたします。
As with previous lead-ups to expansions, this part of the main story will be split into two halves.
Yeah, we know that.
第4世界そのものの情報は、さらにね、欧州のファンフェスティバルでまた開発の進捗とともに、お伝えしていきたいと思います。
That said, by the time our fan festival in Berlin rolls around, I should have more to reveal about the expansion's exciting new setting, the fourth.
Okay.
さて、
Are they going to show other types of content like moon housing, copium, game design updates? Okay, so they're going to show other stuff, just not like
この
fourth
8.0
period stuff.
エバーコールド
Bless you. Wait, what do you mean? Did I say something? I forgot.
世界それを離れてファイナルファンタジー14というゲームそのものがどのようにエクスパンション拡張されるのか
Like, are they going to get level 110, or are they going to do
く
something else?
All right,
What are they
so
going
now
to do
that
with the
we've talked
housing?
a little bit
Copium,
about the
moon.
upcoming story and setting for 8.0. Next, I would like to touch upon what sort of game design updates are in store
Let's see.
for Evercold.
They said they were going to change a lot, so what's
フ
up
ァイ
with
ナル
that?
ファンタジーまず
Never going. Okay, show
な
us
ぜ
what
今
does
回
that
ゲーム
mean?
デザインの大幅な拡張に手をつけているのか、その理由からじっくりちょっと説明させてください。
So first, before I want to begin, I want to talk a little bit about
I thought you coughed.
why
Oh,
we're putting such an emphasis on
I might have. I
development
don't remember
content
actually.
and game
Thank you
design of
though.
Final Fantasy XIV.
まず、ファイナルファンタジー14、2010年にバージョン 1.0 を発売した後、2013年に申請させていただきました。
So as you know, the history of Final Fantasy XIV goes all the way back to 2010. and
Yeah,
the
we
launch
know.
of 1.0,
What's
then
up with the new
2013,
content?
and the
Let's
launch of A
see
Realm
what we
Reborn.
got.
1.0 からプレイしてるって方いらっしゃいます？
How many people have been here since 1.0?
Not me.
めっちゃいる。
I was here since like the very end of Shadowbringers, like right next to Endwalker release.
あ、レルムリボンから。
I bought the game like just before Endwalker released. I was in Stormblood when that released, which is a good thing because they then stopped selling the game for a while because there were too many players. The servers were overwhelmed, but they kind of fixed that in Dawn Trail, so yeah, they were prepared afterwards. The queue, the Endwalker queue was interesting.
グレン、漆黒、行月、黄金と6本の拡張タイトルをリリースし、この世界をね、拡大するとともに、全世界で非常にたくさんの
I
方
remember what
々
happened
に
to
プレイ
Stormblood,
していただい
Shadowbringers,
てます
Endwalker, Dawn Trail,
So
Evercold.
we've expanded the game via 6 unique expansions: A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and Dawn Trail.
で、その拡大するプレイヤー、この
Oh, is that the
13
player
年で
count?
間もなく
Registered accounts, okay.
3500万人に届く勢いになりました。
And during that time, we've welcomed to Eorzea almost 35 million
It's
warriors
interesting
of light
how there
from
were
all over the globe.
people are complaining about like the
Almost
game is
made
dying
to
in
30.
Dawn Trail,
Almost.
and I
Yeah,
know some people
35
stopped
million.
playing, but 7 million increased registered new registered accounts from Shadowbringers to Endwalker, and 10 million nearly till Dawn Trail. It's like 9 million, let's say that, because we don't know what approaching
で、
means.
まあ、ただこの
But yeah.
13年もの
I will say though,
歳
yeah,
月
they prefer
申
Dawn
請から
Endwalker,
数えても
obviously, but
僕も
I was okay with Dawn Trail. There were some
もの
stuff,
すごく変わりました。
especially the first
ま
half, that
た
was kind of bad,
人
not
生
gonna
に
lie.
おいても様々な
Um,
変化があったと思います。
but I still liked like
But in those
the
13 years, since A
Alexandria
Realm
story
Reborn,
and
the
what
world has changed.
what's coming
You
after.
have changed.
with
I
7.5.
have changed. The development team has changed. We have all changed, as have our lives and lifestyles.
まあもちろん常に変わらない安心感っていうのもまあ大きな魅力ではあると思うんですけど、まあそれと同時に避けられないことが大きく一つあります。
And while there is certainly something comforting about a product that remains unchanging with time, on the other hand, with a lack of change can come something else. Tombstones.
Wait, are they changing the tombstone system? I know a lot of people
many.
complained about that over the years.
So
I honestly
many.
didn't care much,
going.
but...
More.
So what's gonna
tombstones.
happen with that? Are they changing the system? The gearing system? So many people like were complaining about that over the years.
まあさすがにまあお前が言うなってお前が言う
Are
なっ
they
て皆
getting
さん
rid
言
of
うかもしれないですけ
tombstones?
ど変わらないことの安心感っていうのもあると思ってます。ただ13年ずっとアラガントームストーン集めてるとさすがに飽きると思う。
And again, this is not something that you'd expect me, the director, saying, but I get it. It's been 13 years. That's a lot.
I'm gonna get
of
Twitter ready in case they
tombstones.
replace tombstones. Oh my god, I freaking...
And well,
why
again,
does this
it's
always
tempting
happen?
To be doing the same thing again and
Oh my god, I
again,
gotta close this
but-
again. Sorry. That weird bug happens every time, and like it just freezes my entire browser. Okay, get that on the side, and let me open the stream again quickly before they show something, please. Let me get back
で
in.
すけど
Are they
8.0
replacing
ちょっと方
tombstones?
向変えます。
I got my
And
Twitter
because
ready,
of
because
that,
if they are,
we've
that's
been
kind
able
of
to
big
grow
news.
to where we are today. But we're going to go in a different direction for 8.0.
Go on. Let's see. I want to see.
絶対的な
What are you gonna do with
逃れ
that
るために
system? I hope it's a good
より
change.
皆さんの生活に寄り添いさらに面白くなるという変化と進化を作ってこの秋に対抗していきたいと思います。
Again, the thing is, with consistency can come that fatigue that we talked about.
I'm
And so,
reading that
to
they're
escape the
replacing
inevitable,
tombstones.
FF14 must change and
Sweet.
evolve.
It better be
Not
good.
only bringing more excitement
Please.
to the game, but also adapting so that it can better meet our changing lives.
まあそれを体現していこうというのが、このエヴァーコールド 8.0 でそれから 8.X シリーズでいろんなものを変え、皆さんにさらなる面
So
白さ
they're
を提
hyping it
供
up
して
a
いき
lot,
たい
but
と考えてます。
let's see it.
And that evolution starts with 8.0 and Evercold. And from here and throughout the 8.x series, it is our aim to take Final Fantasy XIV to the next level and beyond.
まあ我々自身がですね、さらにモチベーションを高く開発していくためにも、我々自身が今一度皆さんと一緒にそれをね、探していく探求者になって、歩み続けていきたいと思ってます。
And again, that journey begins with us, the developers on Final Fantasy XIV, to ensure that we can maintain a high level of motivation, allowing us to bring you the best gaming experience possible. We too must become the explorers that were mentioned. in
all
the
right,
game's
what are the
Japanese
actual changes?
subtitle, Exploring new ways to take Final Fantasy to the next level together.
さあでは実際に見ていきましょ
So
う。では
what sort of
ここ
change-
から具体的に
Alright, go
ど
on.
のようなゲームデザインの進化とか変更とか各種
Ever
アップデートがある
evolving,
のか
ever cold. I like what they did with the name,
ご紹介していき
though.
ます
That's
What sort
probably
of
why they
updates,
chose those
what sort of
words.
evolution are we planning when it comes to game design?
非常に多くの内容と仕様を含みますので、今日の本当ファンフェスティバル、それから欧州、日本と3回の基調講演に分けて、それぞれその詳細をお伝えしていこうと思います。
And again, there is a lot to cover. So much that we're going to need all three of our fan fests here in Anaheim, in Berlin,
Okay.
and in Tokyo to cover it all. But today we lay the foundation.
Go on.
ただし、今日、概要は全部、一回お話しします。
And that foundation we're going to explain today.
What's that? What?
Yoshi P? What's this? What's this?
まあ、いきなり登場した。
Reaper level 110.
まず、キャラクターウィジェットではありません。
So, what do we have
They're
here?
replacing
I can tell
tombstones,
you
but
what
what
it's
is
not,
this?
And it's not certainly the old character widget.
こちらのユーザーインター
What?
フェース、画面
Is
の名前
that
は
in-game screenshot or not? That's another question I have. What is happening?
UI となります。
So
Order
no,
the
this is
pizza.
our
Enjoy the pizza.
Completely new adventure activity UI.
Enjoy the pizza. But
ざわざわしてるんで
what is this?
あの
Your progress.
順を追って説明していきますね。
Okay, we
What
know
is
you
that?
have a lot of
Is that a
questions.
mount on number
We're not
5?
explaining. It's okay.
What is that?
デイリーから ウィークリーへという変更を全体に対して行います。
Rewards updates in 14
All right, so
days.
first off, we're going to talk about this switch that we're going to make from a daily-based system to a more weekly-based system.
Weekly based system. Okay.
まあこれまでアラガントームストーンを中心に各種
From daily to weekly, does that there's still roulettes, right?
デイリーボーナスっていうのがやっぱり
Because roulettes are a good
存在してました
So the current duty roulette comes with a wide array of daily bonuses attached to these tombstones.
Are they gonna have like weekly bonuses, like a set
効
amount?
率的に週450個のトームストーンを
Like, are they gonna? How's that
結
gonna
局
work?
デイリーボーナスを活用することがまあ必要になってきて結果的に一番効率のいいアラガントームストーンの集め方をしようと思うとまあエキスパントルーレットをひたすら繰り返すっていう状態が続いてきました。
So efficiently obtaining 450 tombstones a week means making full use of those daily bonuses. In
Yeah,
other
which
words,
I rarely get
hop on the
450
roulette
tomes
stream,
unless
kinda
I
go
do
through the
hunt
least
trains.
time-consuming
Like outside
dungeons
hunt
as
trains, I
possible,
never get
rinse
450
and
tomes.
repeat.
まあやっぱりこれがね十数年にもわたって続けば秋のね大きな要因となると思います。
And this is mostly how it's been for 10 plus years, so it's hard not to see how some players kind of have begun to grow weary of this.
まあですのでこのエバーコールドからは皆さんの生活サイクルとかそれから可処分時間に寄り添っていくためにデイリーの考えから脱却してウィークリーでキャラクターを育てていくというデザインに変更していきます。
So with Evercold, we are looking to change this from a daily to a weekly system to better fit the many different play styles and lifestyles of our users. to
Okay,
help
and
you
how does that work?
Better allocate your
Week-based
limited free
system.
time.
Is it like you do it whenever you want, or like what are the weekly quests, so to speak? And how do the roulettes work?
アドベンチャラーアクティビティの UI なんです
If
が
they're not daily anymore, like what is it like weekly one time or like weekly 3 times? Like how does that work?
ギアの管理
More freedom with week-based system. That is a good thing, but how does that work?
一元管理するのがこの新しい UI だと思ってください。
So this new adventure activity interface that you see here is to help facilitate that change from daily to weekly. The idea is that from this screen here, Warriors of Light will be able to manage their character growth, their gear upgrades, their duty progression, their weekly progress, and more, all from this screen.
Okay, mission rewards savage gear.
デザインまだまだすいません、参考となる初期イメージなので実際に皆さんのお手元に届くときにはかなり細かい仕様変更がたくさん入る予定なのでその点だけはご承知おきください。
Okay, but please note, again, that this is all still very much in development. This is an early mock-up and is extremely likely to change.
Okay, so they're
before
probably not
release.
going to show much or tell
で
much.
は具体的にウィークリーってどういうことかというのをちょっとお見せしたいと思います。
All right, so I want to go into a little bit more detail on what we mean by a weekly system.
Yeah, please. I have so many questions.
まあアドベンチャラーアクティビティにああいうミッションっていうものがあ
Complete
って
a main scenario
まあ
quest, complete a
皆さん
cycle,
お好き
complete
な
a
コンテン
collectible.
ツお好きなプレイを
Okay.
いろんなことをやって
Hold on,
ア
I'm
クティビティ
screenshotting
ポイ
this.
ントを貯
Participate in
め
the
アク
gates.
ティビティレベルを上げ
I'm assuming you don't have to do all these, right? Because some of these I don't do and I don't intend on doing. Complete an instance dungeon.
So for example, from the screen, players
Complete a
can take
trial.
stock of all the different duties or missions that are
So we get a
available
lot
to
of
play
options.
and see how many activity points can be earned by completing each mission. Attaining
Yeah.
points will then raise your activity level, and unlocking when your activity level goes up, you unlock all sorts of gear and other exciting rewards.
まあこれ
Is that a
これ
mount?
は
I see a mount on the
サンプルな
locked
ので
options.
あまり細かく解析
Are they adding mounts
す
to
るより
that?
は使用バランスこれから取っていきますんで
Again, what we have here, this is not fixed in any way. It's probably going to change, but hopefully this will give you an idea of what some of those missions will look like.
まあメインクエストのコンプリートなんかは一回達成すると
Yeah, wait a
それっきり
second.
です
That's
けど
not usually going to be a
他
thing
の項目なん
possible.
かは同じ週の中で繰り返し達成することも可能なのでお好きなものをチョイスして、いろいろなプレイスタイル自然に14をプレイしていくと冒険が進んで報酬が手に入るという考え方にしていきたいと思ってます。
So some missions, like the main scenario quests on top there, can only be completed once for points. But other missions, such as those below, will be repeatable.
Okay,
allowing you
some
to
missions
earn
are
points
repeatable.
multiple times. Basically, what we want to do is allow all players of all different types each with their own unique playstyle, to feel that they're being rewarded.
That is
for
really
playing
nice,
Final
actually.
Fantasy 14 as you normally
you
would.
can
For doing what
probably-
you want to do, you're getting that reward.
Just do the content.
で
Like,
それ
it's
から
like I could just
こ
do
れ
a
ま
bunch
で
of trials if
13
I
年
want,
間
or like a
皆
mix
さ
and
ん
stuff
から
like
たくさん
that.
のフィードバックをいただいたんですけど、アラガントームストーン450個貯めたら、ちょっと先週の分も、ちょっと
That
先
is
週
a good change,
450
I'd
溜ま
say.
ってなかったから、先週もやらせてくれ
I'm
よって
still worried, like, what are they gonna do with the roulette
Okay,
though?
so one
Because
thing
Instance
that we've got a
Dungeon, they
lot
could
of
just select a
feedback
random
for,
one.
In these past years is that, say you didn't get all 450 Elegant Tomestones from last week, and you'd really like to have the chance, to get the ones that you
Wait, you
missed
can
the week
catch up from
before.
last week's missions?
今回からはですね、その週に必要なというか、貯められるウィークリーポイントの上限までいったら、遡って前の週の分も貯め直せるように、要は2週で管理していこうかなと思ってます。
So now we're currently considering adding a feature that allows you to earn any unearned points from 1 week prior, as long as you've earned all your points from this week.
Might be able to
You
get
can't go back
earned
one week.
points from last week
ですので、
if you've
週
already.
単位でね、プレイを管理して、まあ、毎日ね、少しずつプレイをしてもらってもいいですし、たくさん遊べる日にまとめて、プレイしていただいてもいいというふうに、皆さんの生活サイクルに寄り添うために、こういった仕組みに進化していこうと思います。
Yeah, we're
So
getting a
again,
lot of
by
info.
evolving from a daily to a weekly cycle, it will allow you as players more options to choose how you want to play. Do you want to log in a little bit each day? That's fine. Do you want to take off the weekdays and then maybe come in and focus a week's worth of play on Saturday and Sunday? That's okay too. You decide your in-game schedule based on your own real-world schedule.
I see.
Without any penalties.
That is a good thing, I'd say. I'm more wondering, like, what's gonna happen to roulettes.
All right, let's continue on.
次。
Japanese health gestures are
アイテ
cute.
ムレベ
They
ル
do
の
have quite
成長
unique
ルート
gestures,
という
yeah.
のも
Maybe it's into their
今回
culture, I don't
大
know.
きく変更をかけます。
More ways to raise item level. Wait, what does that mean? Like,
For item level
outside the
progression as well.
usual gears?
これまでアイテムレベルの成長には大きく分けて2系統存在してました。
All right, so up until now, there has really only existed 2 consistent means of increasing item level.
ま
Savage
ず一つは
and
レイド
tombstones.
のサベージをクリアして直接ギアを得ていく方法。
More
One
ways of raising
Collecting
item
gear
level.
from Savage Raids.
Besides
もう一つが
savages and
修正源のアラ
tombstones.
ガントムストーンを貯めて
That is
交
good.
換していくっていう方法でした。
But
And
what
two,
exactly are the
the
ways,
via
though?
Tombstone exchange.
しかしこの場合やっぱりこう奇数パッチ、まあ例えば 7.1 とか 7.3 というのがどうしても皆さんキャラクター成長のモチベーションにつながりにくくてプレイするコンテンツっていうのも固定化されてしまったので、これを大きく、見直していくつもりです。
So the problem with this, however, is that it locks
There's
players
a mount
into
in that
certain
option,
content,
so what does that
while
even
creating a
mean?
content gap every other patch during those odd patches like 0.1s and the 0.3s. And this can end up lowering motivation for some players during that time.
実はあそこによーく見るとサベージギアっていうメニューあるんだよね。
Oh yeah, Savage Gear, right up there, the top, that tab.
So that is still an
そ
option,
れ
yeah.
がどういったごめんなさい管理方法になるかは日本ファンフェスで
More
お話し
details in Tokyo. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for
They're
details.
not
Sorry.
gonna.
いやこれ何パッチかかけてる
Until
こうどうやって
Tokyo
ギアが成長していくか
Fan
っていうダイアグラム作んなきゃいけないんで仕様が固まってから完全にフィックスしてからじゃないとお伝えできないので
Yeah,
詳細は日本でお話しします。
we're still in the process of, getting everything ready and deciding on all of the
All
different
right.
features of this. So we want to make sure that we're finished with it before telling you.
Fair.
So that's why it's going to take a little bit more time. So please wait until Tokyo.
さあ続いてはこちら。
All right, next up.
New introducing seasons.
こうした
I don't know how I
ゲー
feel
ムデザ
about
インの
that.
変更を受けて
So long as there's not time
今
limited
どの
stuff, I'm
時点にい
okay
るの
with
か
it.
それ
If
か
they're
ら
adding
どの
time
程度
limited
で
stuff to
アイテムレ
weeklies,
ベル
that's gonna be a
の大
freaking
幅
pain,
キャッ
and
プ
I
タイ
hate
ムがある
them.
のか
So,
それを
like, what does that
分かり
mean?
やすくするためにもまあ他のゲームでも採用されているシーズン制というのを14にも導入する予定です。
All right, so to coincide with these changes, as well as make it easier to discern increases
I don't like
in item
time
level
limited
cap
stuff.
and the exact progression of your character, we'll be implementing something that you see a lot in other games, and that is a season system.
Which is something I don't usually like in other games very often.
Season,
So I am
like
very
free to
cautious
play,
about this.
Season pass.
Free to
extra
play, I'm
fees.
assuming. This is Square Enix we're talking about.
No,
No.
But like, is there gonna be time limited stuff? I hate that.
What do you
Like,
mean?
don't add that.
What's the season?
いやいや、今講師に言われたけど、
Time limit, like if I'm sometimes I'll play a game for like an entire month and then I take a break. And I don't want to get punished for taking a break, thank you. This is one thing I loved about Final Fantasy XIV.
Okay, so I know some of
So
you might
yeah,
hear
time limit is boring,
seasons and be
exactly.
like, oh my God, does this
So
mean
long as
free
it's
to
like,
play?
you
Does
know,
this mean
you
have to buy
can
a season pass?
increase like,
Absolutely
you know,
not.
maybe you get some bonuses, like, you know, more EXP or something per season. But just don't make like exclusive mounts or something, which I hope that's not what the mount thingy over there is. But yeah, just don't make that, and it's a good thing. If they start doing limited stuff, I'm gonna be annoyed. So don't make limited stuff. I don't know, maybe like make like a season like you reach a certain level, you get bonus EXP for a class, or you get like a gear progression thingy. Something that isn't like time limited, you know what I mean? Like it helps you every season if you complete the season task or whatever. Just don't make it time limited stuff.
偶数パッチでアイテムレベルの上限が大幅に解放されて、偶数パッチと奇数パッチで1シーズンみたいな、イメージだったと思います。
Alright, so Final Fantasy XIV currently already runs on a 2-patch cycle, where you have the even patches, like the .0s, the .2s, and the .4s, and then you have that patch after it, the subsequent odd patch. And these two patches usually coincide with what we're going to call a season.
だからこれまでも、これからもパッチっていうのは変わんないです。ちゃんとアップデートはアップデートしていきます。ただまあ2パッチに
But what are the seasons gonna be? Identical to current item level increase cycle. I'm very concerned about
So we're
this.
not getting rid
This
of
could be
patches.
good, but
We're
also
still
could
gonna
be
have
extremely
patches
bad.
like we normally do, but these blocks of 2 patches, the even patches and the odd patches, we're going to call these set of 2 patches a season.
なのでまあ、エバーコールドがリリースされたら 8.0、8.1 合わせて1シーズンみたいなイメージですね。
So again, when Evercold launches, 8.0 and 8.1, the patch that comes after, is going to be our
And
first
Gacha
season.
City is tiring, yeah.
まあちょっと
And PvP games as well for those who have limited stuff.
若干長くなってるんで、もう短くする努力はできるだけし
Example
ます。
like
もうちょっと具体的
Fortnite,
に詰まったら
Overwatch,
またお
stuff like
話し
that.
ますけど。
And also, right now, you know, the gap between patches has started to get a little bit bigger in these past few years. Hopefully, we're going to try to get those
Smaller
a little bit
again?
closer together in the
Okay.
coming years.
Nice.
We'll have more on that in a future Fan Festival.
さあ、続いてゲームデザインの変更、こちらです。
All right, another way we're looking to evolve game.
They're not gonna
design
tell us
in
more on
Final Fantasy
seasons.
XIV
I am
is-
concerned.
これまで長く
Character focused design. The heck does that mean?
運営こうさせていただいてきて感じたのは、まあ当たり前なんですけど、プレイヤーの皆さんが自分のキャラクターをどれだけ愛しているかということを改めて、強く感じています。
So if there is one thing that has been absolutely clear during my time with Final Fantasy XIV, it is how much all of you love your in-game avatars.
Yes.
まあ皆さんの分身である光の戦士がどのような格好をしているか、まあどれほど強いのか、またそれがね、他の人にどう魅力的に映っているのか、それが本当に重要なんだというふうに思ってます。
Again, how strong they are, how attractive they
The
are.
thing
how
about that
appealing they are
little
to
bar
both
is that
you
it says
and
gear
others.
progress. So
These are all
it shouldn't be
very
seasons,
important
right?
to every
I think this
warrior
is
life.
gear. Is it like a progression per class, or like how does that work? I don't think it's seasons. I hope not, because I see a mount in that. Maybe it's like every single class has a mount. That would be really cool. Or maybe like you have one per
So
like
with
melee
Evercold and
DPS,
the
stuff like
subsequent
that.
patches, we
I
wanna
just
make
hope that's
sure
not a seasons
that
thing.
Your player character can be as unique as you are, and have made this a focal point of our game design choices moving forward.
So what does that mean? More customization? Like what does that mean?
All right, so let's talk about what we have in store.
まあ
What the heck?
この アドベンチャーアクティビティね、他のキャラクター
Oh, because like they have the
だと
character on
あんな感
focus.
じ
Is
で
that what I
自分
mean?
のね
Like design of the
中心の
UI.
キャラクター、こう、いろいろポーズ変えたりとか。
Here it's a
まあ
little
背
bit
景は
different.
ね
It
その
shares the
場所
same
を
gear
開いた
progress.
UI の場所が表示されるんで、まあこんな感じになりますよというサンプルです。
Okay, and again, that changes start with even this new UI. See
Yeah,
how
the
we have
UI
the
is
character
nice,
there?
not gonna lie.
We'll make that character fully posable, so you can customize it based on how you're feeling at the time. Those backgrounds, that's where you open it. That's going to be the background that you see, but the character will be
I
fully
see.
customized.
So
in
those
this
are the
as
different
well.
backgrounds then. That's cool.
さあ、では、キャラクターの進化について順番にお伝えしていきますが、1個目はまず、アーマリーシステムの進化です。
Okay, but that's just the beginning. The first thing we want to talk about today is
Armory system update. In 8.0, we're already getting one technically. So you can basically store more stuff that doesn't take up space in the glamour dresser.
アーマリーシステムですが、エバーコールドから大きな進化をさせていただきます。
Again, the armory system is something that's gone pretty much untouched for the past 13 years.
Wait, are they gonna change the UI of the armory system or
アーマリー
something?
システム、一人のキャラクターで全てのジョブがプレイ可能であるというのは非常に大きなメリットなので、まあ当然それはそのまま残ります。
So again, as you know, the armor system sets us apart from other MMOs in that it allows players to experience multiple classes and jobs with just a
Oh
single
wait,
character.
sorry.
That's not gonna change.
I was thinking about the armored thing dresser thingy. This is like the equipment gear of the game. They're updating that.
ちゃんと成長させてくださ
Wait,
い
what do you
と
mean by
いうの
that?
が今のアーマリーシステムです。
But again, that also means that gear and item level are also specific for each job. And
Yes.
this forces players who want to specialize in multiple jobs
Wait,
to gather gear
wait,
and increase
wait,
item level for
wait.
each
Is that what
job
I think it
separately.
is? Are you not gonna have to level like 30 different jobs if you want to play multiple?
進化としてジョブのレベルそのものは今まで通り、それぞれ
What, are they
の
gonna
ジョブレベ
sync
ルをちゃん
item
と
levels?
上げてくださいというのは変わらないです。
So in 8.0, jobs will still exist, and you'll still have to level them separately.
Yeah.
But
ただし、アイテムレベルに
Once
つい
you
て
reach the
は
level cap?
最も高い、アイテムレベルのジョブの値を他のジョブに
Wait,
コピー
this
で
could
きる
be
ように
huge.
し
You
ます
can only you
But
can
now
focus on
players
one
will be
job,
able
like
to
any job.
reflect their highest item level to other
Oh my god, yes! You know, one issue that I had with roulettes is that when I went in with Viper, which is my highest class, like, it's so boring on lower levels. Now I can go in with any level 100 job and, like, get the full gear experience. Oh my god, this is crazy. Okay.
まだ使用検討して
Wait,
る
this
け
is
ど
huge.
マテリアとかサブパラメーターとかそれぞれのジョブを究極に強くしたいって考
You,
えた
your
ら
item
それぞれ
level
のギアを
will
ちゃんと揃えてください。
sync to
Again,
the
それは
highest.
モチベーションをねちゃんと
There
両
is
方
no
作りたいっていうことなので
Okay,
Need
we're still
to
hammering out the details. So,
gear
again, this
multiple
won't include like stat
jobs
boosts awarded by
if you
material. We still
wanna
want
play more
players that
than
really want to
one. Let's
maximize things to have
go.
something that, you know, gives them motivation for that.
ただやっぱりこれまでレイドのねサベージをヘルプしたいみたいな時になかなかねアイテムレベルギア揃わなくてヘルプできないよみたいなことあったと思うんですけどこれまで以上に複数のジョブでプレイしやすくなると思います。
But for the majority of players, this new feature means that you now have more freedom to choose how and what you want to play. For example, maybe you wanted to help out, you know, with a Savage Raid, but you didn't have the right gear. Or you wanted to
Yeah.
go as one job, but it hadn't been leveled up. And you
Roulettes
wouldn't
as
be able
well,
to
like
go.
if you want to play on a
Now-
different one, but you're lower
詳
level.
細な仕様は今後さらにねお伝えしていきますがこのアーマリーシステ
Oh,
ム
it's funny,
進化させて
the
これ
outfit.
まで以上にたくさんのプレイスタイルを許容していきたいと思います。
Again, we still have a lot of details to tell you in the future, but again, this is opening
Okay,
up
there is more than
the
this.
game for more players to play a lot of different ways rather than being kind of forced into one job. So please look forward to the information that we have in the coming months.
さあまだまだ続きますよ。
We still got a lot more.
続いては、キャラクターアクションスキンという
Wait, what's that? Action skins? Wait, what does that
Next
mean?
up, we're looking to introduce character action skins.
こちらはですね皆さんの光の戦士キャラクターをもうちょっとね個性豊かに
What does
カスタ
that
マイズ
mean?
できるように、新たな報酬として、アニメーションを用意して、それによってですね、キャラクターをちょっと個性的にね、カスタムするみたいな遊びを想定し
Do
て
you
ます。
mean like
So V&D's new rewards, players can now customize their characters with additional animations designed for specific player character actions.
what?
With this, you can further set apart your avatar from everyone else.
ただし、ごめん、これ、欧州で、
Come on. Sorry, have to wait until Berlin. It's July though.
Oh my god, Berlin. Okay,
まあちょっと
July.
ね、サンプルが間に合わないんで、
We were gonna show it here, but we couldn't get the sample ready in time. Sorry,
That is kind of
Mada.
huge. Hello.
あります。
but we have more.
Is that what I think it
で
is?
次はですね、
Which gives you a job, not a
非
real.
常に細かい
It's jobs are
ポイントになり
basically
ますけど
classes in this game, but I get what you mean.
キャラクターメイキングに関するお知らせです。
All right, and thirdly, we are planning on broadening character creation options.
Improved character creation options. Okay.
前回 7.0 にて皆さんに本当に多大なご協力をいただいたグラフィックスアップ
That
デー
is
トを
vague though. So like, do we have any
行わせていただい
details
たこと
or
で
like any
システムの
screenshots or
拡張と
something?
いうのができるようになりました。
All right, so thanks to the massive graphical update we introduced back in 7.0, our character creation system is now capable of handling an even bigger load, so we will be offering much more in the way of customizing your in-game avatar.
Does that just mean new hairstyles or like does that mean something bigger?
まあ
Like, I don't know what
そのおかげで
changes
ですね
there would be.
様々な
Is there like a
部分で
height in the
キャラ
game?
クタ
I
ー
don't know.
で
I
アップ
think
デ
there
ー
is.
トを行っていきます。
So here are a handful of some of the features that we're looking to add.
A color picker for eye hair and skin tone. Improves customization for eyes and lips. Addition of eyeshadow feature. Face paint layering. You will toggle on off select parts of individual gear pieces. Okay.
I'll say, so a lot of these
Select
are very,
parts.
small things.
I'm assuming that's for specific gear. That is cool though. Like, can you turn off capes or
Oh, we don't
something?
have any butt sliders. Sorry, no butt sliders yet.
Okay, why are people saying? I'm assuming that was some comments suggesting that. Like, no.
まあこんな感じの
Oh, that is sick. Is that part of the face paint? Like, is that just gear or what?
決められたカラーパレットからしか例えば髪とか肌とか目の色っていうのは変えられなかったんですけどカラーピッカーを今回用意しま
That
した
middle one, I don't know if it's gear or
もの
not.
すごい数の色を皆さん自身で作ってください。
So, up until now, hair color, skin tone, and eyes have all been, you had to choose from set presets. Now
Now
we're
you can
going
have
to
more
introduce
options,
a
yeah.
color picker for these three things, allowing you far, far more options to customize your character.
なので
Including
今まで
hair, I think there's a lot more hair
色
options,
表
right?
現というのが
Wait, does color picking mean like you can select the? Because that was one issue I had with the hair
Couldn't
thingy.
have used before,
You
now
can
most of
select
them are
like the
gonna be open
numbers, like
for
the
use.
you know the what I mean, the code.
まあちょっとね
I think there are some of those
わかりにくい
colors
ですけど
don't
目の色も
exist yet.
かなりね今回細かく、変えてます。
And again, it's hard to tell in the screenshot, but not just the skin tones and the hair color, but also the eyes as well.
There's more. Yeah, the hair colors are getting a lot more varied. That is really nice.
まあなので思い思いの個性でね、楽しんでいただけたらなと思います。
Color
Again,
picker
this
for
is all
eye,
about
hair, and skin tone.
individuality and what you want to do and creating
You
styles
can even
that
go
were
green.
impossible before.
That was not possible before.
それからですね、
Okay.
続いて瞳とか唇とか、細かいカスタマイズアイシャドウっていうのがあるので見てみましょう。
All right, next up, let's get a better look at improved iris and lip customization, as well as the new eyeshadow feature.
Oh, there's more.
今です。
So this is
For
now.
lip customization, I'm not sure what that reflects. Oh wait, original and face paint layering.
かなり細かいですけど。
Wait, those
Again, it's
stars.
very detailed. It's kind of hard to tell, but if you look
I'm
closely,
assuming that's a preset you need to choose, right? You can't
瞳の
face paint
濃
like
厚とか
stuff on
そ
it,
れか
but
ら
yeah.
ハイライト、まあハイライト強く入れるとか、もうハイライト入らないようにするとか、かなり細かい調整できるようになりま
so
す。
like iris size, the highlights around the eyes, whether you want it off or on or stronger or lighter.
で、目回り全体にアプローチちょっと入れたスクリーンショットを用意してます。
And we have a screenshot that shows a close-up of the face as well.
こんな感じもできますね。
You can do it like this as well. You can see around the eyes.
だからもう最近流行りのメイク。
Oh, it's like the little like.
を鮮やかに
It's like the
アイシ
the
ャドウとかチークとかペイントの重ね合わせみたいなことが、さらにねキ
Second
ャラ
is
クタ
very
ーの個
clear.
性、引き出せるカスタマイズっていうのが可能になります。
And so, again, things like lip glossiness or eyeshadow or being able to layer the face painting, all these different things we are planning on adding to have you be able to customize your character even more.
そして一部装備品特定パーツのオンオフっていう機能も実装されます。
All right, and finally, I mentioned toggling on and off certain parts on pieces of gear. Let's take a look at that.
So they're gonna show like some gears. Like, what do you mean toggle on and off?
Okay, so this is what we have now.
まあスイッチをオフにすると
You switch.
パーツ
Oh, that is really nice. I wonder how many gears they're gonna have. I'm guessing they're gonna add more over time.
まあ斜め側
That
の
is very
カバー
nice.
ベ
It's
ル
like
ト
two
肩
different
当て
gears in one.
草釣りなんかをまあヘルメットの開閉オンオフと同じようなものだと思ってください。
So you can see that for this piece of gear, we are able to turn off as a set the leather belt, the shoulder pauldrons, and the tassets at the waist. So you can think of this along the lines of what you can already do with your helmet and the visors. It's that kind of thing. You can on, off. So all on or all off like this.
まあ鎧以外もちょっとスクリーンショット持ってきました。
We have something that's also just not armor as well, like all the other gear will have this.
こんな感じです。
So like
Oh my god, there's a lot.
Ooh.
まあ季節とかシチュエーションとか気分とかに合わせて一層、
That is so
個性豊かなね
cool.
表現というのができるようになるんじゃ
Especially
ない
like
か
the
なと
third
思い
one,
ます
like without
So
it.
now you have the freedom to better coordinate your look based on the seasons, your mood, or whatever.
That is amazing, bro. This is gonna be peak in 8.0. January 2027. We will be there.
まあでこれなんですけど 8.0 でこれらね機能を入れますけどこのキャラクターカスタマイズのアップデートは 8.X シリーズ 8.0 だけじゃなくて 8.1、8.2、8.3 でもいろいろなカスタムの幅増やすアップデートを今進行中なのでメジャーアップデートにもぜひ期待してください。
Okay, so the options that I just showed here, these are all planned for an 8.0 release. But updates to character customization is something that we plan on continuing throughout the 8.x series.
So
in
8.x is gonna be on
8.1,
character
8.2, 8.3,
customization
we'll
stuff.
have even more things.
Okay, much like 7.x, we focus on graphical updates. It's gonna be on character customization
8.2?
updates
No?
and gear progression updates as well.
あえて
So they're changing those two things now.
さあ、まあ、以上のようにですね、これまで以上に皆さんのプレイモチベーション上げるようにですね、光の戦士自身を中心としたゲームデザインというのを加速させていきたいと思ってます。
Ultimately, these changes are about making sure that you, the Warrior of Light, are the centerpiece of your adventures in Final Fantasy XIV, and we are committed to taking strides to see
I'm
that happen.
considering maybe changing my character significantly because I've never done that. So it feels odd when I do, when I try. Because it feels like it's not my character, you know? But I might try that throughout 7.5. And then, like, we'll see, like, if I like something, that will be my new 8.x design, maybe not. That's multiple
The evolution of Final
screenshots.
Fantasy XIV doesn't stop with game design. We're also looking to improve upon
Content.
our in-game content.
Okay,
Starting with this.
improving public fields. The heck does that mean? Like,
これ
fates?
まで以上にパブリックフィールドの体験遊びというのを向上させていこうと思ってます。
So again, we
Fields.
want to improve player experience in the public field areas.
It's like open worlds?
よりダイナミックなイベン
Let's
トとか
see.
エリアそのものを
You know, it's very lacking, to be honest. Like, besides fates, you don't have a lot to do. Let's be real. So are they gonna address that? I still love the areas, don't get me wrong. I love the open world. But, like, you know, you could have a lot more stuff. So, what do they mean? Like, new content? Like, that could be interesting in open world content. Like, I feel like we're lacking that a little bit.
ベースだったがゆえに
I still love it, but, you know, there could be a lot more. Not gonna lie.
になっていたのでそこに手を入れていくつも
Because,
り
like,
で
if
す。
you do compare to other
Again,
open
with the
worlds, like
majority
Final
of
Fantasy
daily
XIV doesn't
player
become as much of an
activity
open
being
world as other
relegated to
games.
Duty Finder,
I just hope they don't make it overwhelming, because I
lonely
mean,
and underused,
it's still
and
Final
that's our
Fantasy
fault.
XIV.
で、たくさんの人数で戦った時の、例えばバフやデバフの表示上限の問題などにも、今積極的に手を入れていこうとしてますので、ぜひご期待ください。
And again, we want to fix that, creating more exciting dynamic content. And of course, we'll be working on making sure that those areas remain stable. We don't want any problems with too many debuffs crashing the servers, right?
さあ
Improves
さらに
quests?
続いて
What does that
なんです
mean?
がクエストの体験も向上させていこうと思ってます。
And again, we're also looking to improve how quests are played.
ファイナルファンタジー14、ファイナルファンタジーシリーズのナンバリングタイトルとして、メインクエストとかサブクエスト、ストーリーに、重きを置いてます。
So Final Fantasy XIV and the Final Fantasy series is one that takes its stories seriously.
Improving quests. What does that mean?
Puts a big emphasis on stories.
ただ、システム的なサポートはあえ
Is
て
it going to be for side quests, like some changes, or
And that means we've avoided a lot of system-side guidance seen in many other modern games when it comes to progressing through main and side quests.
what does that
より
mean?
快適に
System
です
side
ね
guidance.
ストーリー
What?
を進めていただくためにも、今回はシステム面にも手を入れる予定なんですが、スケジュールが大変今苦しい状態になってます。
So moving forward, we plan on introducing some quality of life features that will help ease the burden of questing. That said,
Quality of
we
life
have
for
a
quests.
lot on
Not
our
sure what that
shoulders right
means.
now, so
なので、ごめんなさい、これも
More
欧州で
details come in
話させてくだ
Berlin.
さい
Okay.
we'll
Well,
have more
I don't know
coming
what that means, so I guess
ま
I'll
あも
just
ちろん
wait.
バトルコンテンツ
Because
も
like that's
進化させていきます
extremely vague.
And of
Quality
course,
of
we'll be
life for
evolving
quests. Like,
battle
okay,
content
what
as well.
exactly?
まあこれら既存のバトルコンテンツも進化させていくん
Evolving
ですが
battle, and what does that mean? Adding a third
Eh.
difficulty level for 8%. What? I don't mean a third difficulty level.
ノーマルとサベージっていう
There's something bigger than Savage.
8人レイドなんですけど、エバーコールドからは、その上じゃないです。中間に当たる3つ目の難易度
For 8-person
追加
raids?
させていただきます。
Okay, so up until now, 8-man raids have been limited to 2 difficulty levels, normal and savage. With Evercold, we're going to be adding a 3rd difficulty level, not above, but in between the two.
Oh.
で、やっぱり
Difficult. Wait, that is huge. I could play the second difficulty level, not play Savage, but like it's very like it should be time friendly without having to prog a lot.
この差を
And
やっぱり
hopefully there's still some rewards, but yeah, even if it's not as big as Savage, difficulty level between normal and Savage.
So again, if you look at
Wait, I
the
might
rates
actually play
of our
that.
normal raids, it's about 85% for normal. But when you get up to
I haven't been
savage,
playing
it's only
Savage.
about 20% max. So what we want is a way to shore up this difficulty gap between
Might
the two,
play the second.
offering new ways for more players to experience these raids
It
and
should have
improve
some
their gear.
difficulty, but not be too time consuming.
ただもちろん
Wait, that is
報酬
that
どう
is
なるのか気
huge
になると思うんです
actually.
けどさっきね新しいアイテムレベルの
That is
成長
huge.
概念を入れますっていう話をした通りそのノーマルとサベージの間のコンテンツ難易度をプレイしてってギアを成長させるみたいなルートをちゃんと作ることでまあどう遊んでもギアがね成長させていけられるみたいなのを目指してこの2つ目の難易度を作ろうと思ってますので、より多くの方に楽しんでいただけるように、頑張っていきます。
And again, what you're probably all thinking is about what are the rewards going to be?
Yeah, that is
like
another
for this.
question. Like,
And
is
again,
it worth it?
It's all about creating that third route that allows more players to have that opportunity to
Progression routes for
improve their
24-person
gear and
raids?
item
What does that
levels.
mean?
And this is going to be one of those routes.
Oh, they're saying which info. Adding
こ
all
の
new
ね
types of battle
霊式の
content.
上に当たる絶アルティメットもこれまで同様にちゃんと開発していきます。
But don't worry, hardcore gamers, we still have Ultimate for you.
Okay. Are they gonna show
We're going to
something?
continue updating Ultimate as well.
What?
開発し続けるんですよ。
ごめん聞こえない。
Ultimate
Continue updating Ultimate?
絶
絶作るよ。
Wait,
We
why are
won't
they
forget about the
hinting at?
hardcore gamers.
What?
It's okay, I got you.
まあすみません、この8人レイド、より
What does adjusting progression rates for 24-person raids mean?
書かれている通り、欧州ファンフェスで発表させて
You
く
mean
だ
like
さ
in
い。
the older
Like it
raids,
says there,
or?
we'll have more about these new 8-person raids in this 3rd difficulty level in Berlin.
それから2番目の項目、アライアンスレイド、まあ非常にね、多くの方にプレイしてもらってるんですけど、長いと時間が。
As for alliance raids, we understand that these can prove to be quite the time sink for a lot of players.
なので、これ、
Wait, what are they
規模は
doing?
下げません。より楽しんでもらえるようにしますけど、
Are they fixing
進
Crystal
行
Tower?
方法を
I'm joking, but I'm so tired of getting it in roulette.
But we have no plans to shorten the length of the raids, but we're exploring ways that we can change up raid progression so as to alleviate the time burden on you.
で、ここ、
What does
アライアン
that
スレードを
mean?
使ってというか、アライアンスレードで作ったボスとかを使って、新しくギアを成長させる要素とかも今考えているので、それら含めて日本ファンフェスでお伝えさせてください。
Again, we have a lot of new content attached to this, ways to raise your item level via these raid bosses. But again, we can't talk too much about it yet.
So alliance
and
raids
we're
might
gonna
be a way
talk more
to
about
raise
that
item
in
level as well?
まあもちろんこれまでにないタイプの
I
コンテン
guess
ツ
they
と
already
いう
are
の
in
も
some
お届け
patches
してい
if
き
you
ま
don't
すの
play
で、
savages.
ぜひこれからまた 8.0 で始まっていく新しいバトルコンテンツぜひご期待ください。
Again, we have a lot of new content planned as well. We'll be talking about that soon, so please look forward to it.
さて、今日ここでお知らせするゲームデザインの進化に関して、今日お知らせできる分の最後、これからご紹介します。
Okay, and last but not least, for our game design updates, today we have the following announcement.
それがこちらです。
Okay. Wait.
Hmm?
Are they adding data center like system travel between different continents?
13年。
Can I play with some of the friends? I think there was one friend on Discord that plays on the NA.
After 13 long years, we're finally introducing
いよいよですね、リージョン内
Wait, same region player matching? Oh, wait.
player matching.
For roulette?
これによりですね、同一リージョンの全ワールドから、自由にマッチ
Wait,
ング
that
可
is
能に
like
なります。
that will
This
shorten
means
like
player
roulette
matching
time and
will
stuff.
now include all worlds across an entire region.
From all worlds in the region. I think that basically improves like queue timings and stuff too, right?
北米と欧州と日本のね、データセンターを例にちょっとご説明します。それが何なのか。
All right, so I want to show you what I mean with an example from the US, the EU, and Japan.
まあ、今こんな感じで、いくつかのリージョンには
We'll probably
複
go
数の
down.
データセンターが、存在していて、その中に、ワールド群というのが
Okay, so they're not
存在しています。
adding
All
like
right, so in each of our
inter-region travel yet.
regions, we have several data centers
Maybe
that
one day.
each contain several different
That is
worlds.
like good quality of life
ま
though.
あそしてマッチングっていうのはこのデータセンターごとに
Pokemon
マッ
Evolution.
チングしてました。
The
Up until now,
evolving.
player
when
matching
they
has
said-
been limited to worlds that exist in only the same data center, like this.
Current limitations.
まあ
Okay.
これが今ですね。
This is now.
今回の進化によりこの複数データセンターが存在する場合のこのデータセンターの間にある壁、これがなくなります。
But
Not
soon
as much of an
have
effect on Europe,
succeeded
but
in
better
removing
effect
that
on
barrier between data centers
better effect on
in the
like
same
NA,
region.
which has 4 data centers.
まあ当然マッチングができるようになるので、パーティー募集もできます。
Party finder included. Wait, that is huge actually.
Finder as
That is
well.
gonna be so easy to find, a lot easier to find like extreme rate and stuff. I didn't even think about it. Like I never go to other data centers to
まあ
try
これ
that,
まで
but it's gonna
本当
make it easier.
例えば
I don't even think
まあ
about
レイ
that.
ドがレイドのね攻略が盛んなデータセンターへプレイヤーのねワールド
Party finder included. That is
集中
really
するな
nice.
ど本当に長らくご迷惑をおかけしました。
In the past, we've seen a lot of players forced into using the data center travel systems to specifically play on raid-focused servers.
That too as
Sorry
well.
about
Actually,
that,
that's gonna be huge for
but-
those players. I know some friends who used to do that to other data centers to play
複
raids.
数のデータセンターが存在するリージョンでは、データセンターの壁を越えて、
Sylvia on in
同
Final
一リ
Fantasy
ージョン
14.
内、すべての
Silvo
ワール
saying
ドからマッチング、
Origin.
そしてパーティー募集、ワールド間テレポも全部自在にできるようになります。
So now with same region matching, all worlds in the region are open up for player matching, party finder, and world visits, meaning more options for players without having to switch data centers.
多分気になるのは、when? When?
You want to know when, right?
ヨシピ、when?
When?
What? Wait, that's not even 8.0. That is nice though.
このリージョン内のフリーマッチングシステムですが、エバーコールドのリリースを待たずに、パッチ 7.5X、パッチ 7.5 の途中で、テストを開始します。
The best thing is you won't have to wait long for this. Development is currently wrapping up, and we hope to have our first stress test happen sometime in 7.5X.
Okay,
まず
starting with
申し訳
tests in
ないです。どう
Japan.
しても我々開発チームが日本にあるので、日本で念入りにテストをさせていただきます。
Again, we apologize. Our dev team is in Japan, so our first test is going to happen in Japan, so we can make sure everything is.
で、細かいバグなどがフィックスできたタイミングで、すぐにですね、北米、欧州、それから中国で順次公開していきます。エ
And then,
バーコールドまではお待たせさせませんので、いずれにしても、ぜひ楽しみにお待
Expanding
ちく
to
ださい。
US, EU, and
and
China.
then once we have determined that there are no bugs and everything is safe, after Japan is done, next up is America, then EU, then China.
So we have an order. So we'll be third.
And we hope to have everything done before Evercold even begins.
詳細なテストスケジュールのお知らせというのは、別途、皆さんにアナウンス詳細出させていただきますので、もう少しそのスケジュールの詳細お待ちいただければ幸いです。
All right, and so we'll update you all as soon as we have a detailed schedule on when that Japanese test begins and when we're going to begin expanding. We'll have details very soon.
さて、まあ怒涛の勢いでいろいろお話ししてきたんですが、さあこれで終わり？じゃあもちろんありません。
Okay, we're finally finished. Or are we?
What do you mean?
No.
What?
さあ再びエバーコールドの具体的な内容に戻りましょ
It turns out I still have a lot more to tell you about Evercold.
What? New jobs. Yeah, but they're not gonna. Wait, are they gonna say which class it is? Or a hint or anything?
う。まあ
Is it like melee DPS,
パッ
range?
ケージといえば
I think the most likely was. What are we missing? I think it's like. Was it magical DPS? I know we're missing one. Is it healer?
2つ追加します。
We have
Okay, and
Sage.
of course, a new
No,
expansion,
healers are
new
good.
jobs,
It's
and
not a healer.
just like 7.0, we're planning to introduce 2 new jobs. with
2 new
8.0.
jobs. They're not lowering to 1 yet. Okay.
じゃあロールは
Okay, what's the roles then?
一つはタンクです。
Tank.
Oh, tank.
Okay.
もう一個は DPS です。
Oh,
Tank and
another
DPS.
What kind of DPS?
DPS はは
What
He's not gonna
kind?
say. He's not gonna
DPS?
say it.
Just
い
DPS?
やまあ DPS は物理レンジ DPS です。
Oh, range.
Physical range DPS. Range.
New tank. And, yeah.
熱い。
It's hot. What? Are you taking off? Hey.
Oh, there, it's gonna show the shirt. It's a hit. Okay.
Guess who's back?
Retail leader. Is that a new tank? That's gotta be the new tank hint.
Screen
Dual
capture.
shields or what? It's hot. Yeah, sure.
2つのジョブ、どちらも14オリジナルのジョブになります。
Okay, so I can tell you that
ど
both
んな
of these
ジョブになるのか、ぜひ想像をいろいろ
Wait,
しながら
is it
お待ち
similar
くだ
to
さい。
both of
Retailin's
these new
weapon?
jobs are FF14 originals as opposed to legacy FF jobs.
FF14 originals.
And
ただ一つ目のジョブは欧州でです。
but sorry,
First job
first job
announced
is
to be
gonna
announced in
announced
Berlin.
In Berlin. So you know the roles.
ごめん。開発中すぎて、まだね、
They'll
動画ができてないのよ。
Yeah, we're still so early in development. We don't even
So
have any
not
videos
from
of the jobs
past
in play yet. So
FF40 FF games.
で、まあ、いつもだと、ジョブの話は、ここで、大体ね、基調講演終わりなんですけど、ジョブに関しても、実は、めちゃくちゃ大きな、
Physical
進化が
range,
予定
interesting.
されてます。
I might
speaking
still
of
go
jobs,
Reaper, but
we
maybe
have
physical
another
range.
major evolution in store for you in this department.
Wait, what do you mean? In jobs? New system? What do you mean? That's very vague.
New system?
New job action system. What? Reborn mode and evolved mode.
さあ、ざわざわしてきます。ざわざわしてきます。
What does that mean?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
新たなジョブシステムとして、リボーンモード、それからエボルブモードっていう、全く新しい概念が、今回 8.0 で実装になります。
Okay, we're looking to change up how you play Final Fantasy XIV with the introduction of an all-new job action system, which consists of two modes, Reborn mode and Evolved mode.
What?
じゃあこのリボーンとエボルブ、一体何のことなのか、そこから説明していきます。
So you're probably wondering what these two modes are, so let me explain.
In
皆さん
Berlin.
落ち着いて聞
No,
いてく
don't
だ
do
さい
that.
Okay, calm down. Let us get to the end.
リラックス。
Relax. Relax. We've got a lot to tell you.
まず、今のファイナルファンタジー14、7.0 までに実装されたバイパーとピクトマンサーを含め、通常のバトルジョブとしては21ジョブ、それにエクストラの青魔導士を入れて、合計22ジョブ存在してます。
Okay, so currently in Final Fantasy XIV, we have the 21 Disciples of War and Magic, these combat jobs. We have 21 jobs, and that's including Viper and Pictomancer from 7.0, plus one limited job, Blue Mage, for a total of 22 battle jobs.
And soon
今回
Beastmaster
の
23
リボーン
Limited.
とエボルブは、青魔導士、それから間もなく実装となる魔獣使いのエクストラの2ジョブには対応してません。
Okay, so the two battle modes that we just talked about, Reborn and Evolved, will only be available for the 21 jobs and not the limited jobs of Blue Mage and the upcoming Beastmaster.
Okay.
あ
There goes Blue Mage.
あ、エクストラなんで。
I mean, it's limited, so it's limited.
ここからは通常21ジョブをベースに説明します。
Okay, so today we're talking about these modes for these 21 jobs.
じゃあまず、リボーンは何か。
Revolt mode, keeping it familiar.
これまでのファイナルファンタジー14、21ジョブの
Like a Realm Reborn, I
それ
see.
から今皆さんがね、使っている基本ローテーションなどをそのままのモードとしたのがリボーンモードというものになってます。
Okay, so what exactly are these modes? So we're going to start off with the Reborn mode. And basically, Reborn mode is what we have now. The actions and battle action rotations.
Are you
that you've been
forced to
used
use the new
since
system? Like, how
the
does
Realm
that
Reborn.
work?
まあこれは、レルムリボーンというほら、申請からこのジョブシステム始まってるので、名前をリボーンにしますよということです。
And again, that's where the name comes from. We're calling it the Reborn mode, not because it's reborn,
A
but
Realm
because
Reborn.
it's been around since a Realm Reborn.
で、これは
Available for all
リミテッドジョブを
existing
除
jobs.
くすべての今ある21ジョブにリボンモード存在します。
And so all 21 jobs will be getting adjustments and upgrades for 8.0, but for all intents and purposes,
Yeah, but that's
this
still like
mode
what we
exists
usually
for
have.
all
That's
those
normal.
21 jobs.
Yeah, there'll be
この
changes.
21
That's always the case with
ジョブ
new
の
expansions.
リボンモードは当然 8.0 の調整とかアップグレードを行っ
Wait,
て
is that a new move? Are they showing new Dragoon moves right now? I mean, just the icons, not the moves itself, but yeah.
継続実装されるモードだと思ってください。
And again, we're going to be doing updates like every expansion for these 21 jobs for this mode. Basically like what we always do. Reborn mode is what you know, what we've had before, with very little changes to it.
これに、このリボンモードに加えて、今回 8.0 からは既存21ジョブすべてにエボルブモードを実装します。
But the real change here is apparent with evolved mode. which is also available for all 21 existing jobs.
Emphasizing individual. Wait, this could be huge. Different rotations.
まず、リボンモードとエボルブモード。
Wait, this could be for those players that want like more individuality. This is huge.
異なるジョブアクションのローテーションになってます。なので基本別物です。
So what is different? First off, that biggest difference is we're going to have all new action rotations, different from the existing ones in the Reborn mode.
そしてですね、今より少ないキーとかボタン使用。
Wait, I didn't see that. Fewer inputs?
まず、リボンモードとエボルブモード。エボルブは今までの、リボンとは異なるジョブアクションのローテーションになってます。なので基本別物です。
So what is different? First off, that biggest difference is we're going to have all new action rotations, different from the existing ones in the Reborn mode.
An entirely new
そ
moveset.
してですね、今より少ないキーとかボタン使用数になるように重視してます。
Wait, what's
The
happening?
next big change is that it will have fewer keystrokes or button presses, fewer inputs.
Wait, what? How does that make it more individual?
なん
There's
だ
gotta be something
easy モ
more.
ードかよみたいな勘違いされる方いるかもしれません。
But I know, again, looking at this, what some of you might think right off the bat is, oh, so it's just an easy mode. No.
エボル
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Like you were just saying you're emphasizing individuality. That does not sound like it.
簡単操作でプレイできるって
So,
ものではない
explain.
です。
In no way is Evolved mode a simplified, watered down version of Reborn mode.
まあ現代のね
I'm assuming with
ゲームは
individuality
ゲームプレイの
technically might be harder on
プレイ
some
ルールに
classes.
より合わせるために
Because they were making it
できる限り
easier over the
キーの
years
数を
to
少なくしたり
have
と
a
か
universal
パッと
thing
で
so
より
as to
快適
also
に
not
遊べる
make
ってい
the
う工
jobs
夫は
as
やってる
different
んで
because
す
then
け
it'd
ど
be difficult to
リ
sync
ボン
up
とエボルブは
rotations, buffs, and
別物で
etc.
す。
Again, to give games a more modern feel, a lot of games have recently taken to introducing modes that kind of feature streamlined controls.
で、まあ、どうしてもね、こう、他社さんで失礼なんですけど、こう、ストリートファイター6のほら、クラシックとモダンってね、想像されると思うんですけど、そうではないです。
And so take, again, Street Fighter 6, for example. It has its classic mode and modern control schemes. And you may be thinking that our Reborn and Evolved modes are similar to this, but that is not the case.
まあ、なので、リボンモードの竜騎士と、エボルブの竜騎士が、まあ、なので、ジョブが倍になると思ってもらった方が早いです。
So, for example, Reborn mode Dragoon and Evolved mode Dragoon will have some similarities, but they all also have their own unique actions and own unique rotations. So you can now think of it like there are two kinds of Dragoons in the game.
まあもちろん、そう、リボンモードとの竜騎士と、エボルブモードの竜騎士、それぞれ共通のアクションというのもあります。
And again, they will still have things that are actions that overlap.
ただし、それぞれ固有のアクションを持っていて、まあやっぱりローテーションが全然変わるので、違ったタイプの竜騎士が生まれるというふうに思ってください。
Again, but like I said, they also have their own unique actions and their own unique action rotations, making them feel completely
I
different.
need to know more about evolved mode. What do you mean? New
な
movesets?
ので、まとめるとこういうことですね。
Because so far this doesn't make sense. This doesn't add up.
基本的には従来の今まで皆さんが遊んでるもの変わりませんよと、基本通りのローテーションを使って楽しめる。
So Reborn mode preserves and maintains the actions of old, offering up an experience that feels familiar, no different from what you're doing today.
で、エボルブモードに関しては新しいジョブのスタイルでより個性的にローテーションもリボーンとは違いますよという新しいスタイルだと思ってください。
And Evolve mode, on the other hand, introduces a completely new way to play, a completely new style with redesigned rotations that better bring out each job's unique characteristics.
ちょっとまとめてみますね。
Alright.
まず、
Toggle between modes at any time outside battle.
非戦闘中であればいつでも切り替えていただけます。
All right, to get into the details, first off, players will be able to toggle between the two modes at any time outside of battle.
そして当然なんですけど、 レベルは共通なので、育て直していただく必要もありません。
And job level is shared, so there's no need to relearn actions for either mode.
装備も共通なので、そのまま使って
Double
いただいて
shared,
大丈
gear
夫です。
Gear
shared.
is also shared, so again, no need to gather new mode-specific gear.
そして、このエボルブモードが使えるようになるのは、
Available when unlocking
解放され
job,
た
all
瞬
content
間
clearable with
に
both
もうエボルブ
modes.
選択できるようになるので、ぜひお好みの方で遊んでください。
And Evolve mode unlocks when a job is unlocked, so right off the bat, you will be able to choose which mode you want from that point.
Interesting.
もちろん、
This could be like two
リボン
jobs in
と
one,
エボルブ
kinda.
どっちでも
But also
ちゃ
for
んと
those
コンテン
players
ツ
who
が
wanted
クリ
more,
アでき
where
る
they
よ
feel
うに
like they were
調
losing
整
job
を行っています。
individuality for
And
the
of course, all
the meta in a
content
sense,
can be
the
cleared
2-minute
with
meta.
both modes.
This could be huge for them. And me included, I kind of want to try them.
ただしですね、
I don't know which
リ
one
ボン
I'll
モ
try
ー
it,
ド
but
が
yeah.
存在するの
All
は、
new jobs
こ
will
こま
only
で
have
の
evolved mode.
21ジョブで
What
す。
does that mean? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Mode is only available for the existing 21 jobs.
エヴァー
Interesting.
コールドから
Okay,
追
all
加
these
され
will
る
have evolved.
新ジョブ2体、またそれ以降に追加されるジョブも、基本的にはリボンボードを持ってなくて、エボルブだけでやっていきます。
All new jobs introduced from 8.0 on will only have an evolved mode.
もちろん今ね、皆さんがめっちゃ
Is
ざ
that
わ
like
ざわ
some
して
kind of
る。
reference?
ちょっと、どっちが強い
Reborn
の
is no, it meant like a
So
Realm
I bet
Reborn is
the
like an
question on
expansion of
everybody's mind
FF14.
now is like, which one's stronger, right?
Yeah, that is one
これ
concern
はち
too.
ゃんとお
Like,
伝
do
え
we,
しておきますが、
like, I know they will try to balance it, but will it truly be perfectly
強くなる予
balanced?
定です。
And so due to how the new mode has been designed, I can say that in a general sense, Evolved is probably just a little bit stronger.
Okay, so if you do want to
まあ
play in Savages, you might want to play
いずれのモード
Evolved.
でもコンテンツはちゃんとクリアできるように調整していきますので、お好きなモードでプレイしていただくというのが基本です。
However, like I said earlier, battle content has all been designed to be compatible with both modes and completable with both modes. So ultimately,
It's probably
it
gonna be a
comes
slight
down to
change
you
then in terms of
try
power,
both
not
and
much.
choose the style that
But if you're
feels
going to
best for you.
Savages, people would probably want you to know
ボ
Evolve
スコンテンツ
mode
ボ
rotation.
スとのね、バトルしてるときに相性っていうのは出るかもしれませんが、まあそれももちろん埋められるように努力はしていきます。
That said, at first, depending on the boss and their mechanics, there may be some battles that feel better suited to one mode than the other. But
Okay.
and the develop team will do our best to make sure that that difference is as negligible as possible.
I hope
さあ
so,
こ
yeah.
の基調講演でこのリボーンとエボルブの話をするのはここまでなんですが、おいおいちょっと吉田待てよ、もっと詳しくなんか映像とか見せろよっていう声あると思います。
So this is all we have for Reborn and Evolve modes today, but I imagine some of you are like, what the hell, Yoshida? I
Yeah,
don't know
we
what's
need
going on.
we need
Come on."
gameplay. I think the only thing that will answer everything is we need
Yo,
we need gameplay. We just need to see the
今日
differences
のこの
ourselves.
会場でやる
We need a gameplay
開発パネ
video.
ルで
They'll probably show it at some point, but probably not today. It's gonna be on another game
動かし
fest.
て説明
The
します。
death panel later
So
today.
if you want to know more about
Oh, like
this
Q&A?
new evolved mode, we
I'll
have
probably
an
just look up that
entire
online, to
development
be
panel
honest.
planned later today to
But I'll
talk
probably do my
specifically about
research
this,
later
where we
about
actually have a
the
PC on
Q&A.
stage and showing the evolve mode in action.
Oh, we get gameplay.
なんと
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Dragoon,
詩人
Bard,
ホワイトメイジ
White Mage. We'll
White
be showing
Mage
all of
differences.
those.
I'm gonna watch that. I don't know if I'll react to it. Depends on what I'm feeling at the time. But I'll probably at least watch it.
でユーザー UI とかすげえデバッグ表示みたいなやつ
If I do
出るん
react,
で
it's just gonna be a
なかなか
video. I mean,
レア
it
な
is just a
映像
video.
も見れますんでぜひ
But if I'm like having dinner and need a video to watch, I might not post it at
デ
all.
ザイナーの玉木くんと一緒にやるここで実機を使って、プレゼンテーションしますのでそちらをご注目ください。
In this presentation, like we said, we're going to be showing some very early in development type of stuff. So you're going to actually, there's going to be debug messages on the screen. So it's actually a good way to kind of see how we develop the game and some of the tools that we use. We have today, together with
I do know
us,
some of White Mage
here in
rotation, but
Anaheim,
to be
the
honest, I
battle system
haven't played it in a
designer
while,
that
so I don't remember
creates
too
this
well.
system. He is
So I
here
hope I'm
today
able to
to
tell the
Hudson,
differences.
and
I
so
might
if you're
not be the
interested
most
in this,
proficient person
you
in
need to
that.
be here to watch because it's going to be pretty exciting.
さあ
Wait, are they gonna stream the death panel though? Because I mean, I'm not
ここ
physically
から
there.
はまだまだちょっとアップデートの話しますよ。
we still have more to go.
It's the housing update, right?
We're
The
not
moon
done.
housing. Coping.
各社
Where's the
アップデート
housing update?
コンテンツの話を簡単に
Wait, is that a mount that
Alright,
looks
so we do
sick?
have some additional updates. We're going to go through these kind of quickly.
Sorry, what is that? Is level cap increase? What was that? Was that
Level cap
is that a
increase
new
from
ultimate or
100
what?
to 110.
まあこれ100に到達したからもうち
Level
ょっとなん
cap
か
increase,
変
okay.
えるっていう話はしたんですけど、まあ、今回は素直にレベル10上げることにしました。
After hitting 100, there was internal talks about maybe possibility of trying
Yeah, we
something
heard that.
different, but in the end, it's like, let's raise it to 110.
Yeah, fair. Honestly, I feel like if they went to an entirely different system, they could kind of mess it up.
Next up.
And remember, it has to be a system that lasts 3 expansions. So that is a very concerning thing, yeah, so it makes sense. Treasure, oh my god, wait, please Fates update. I need an update to Fates. This could be huge.
Updates in the upcoming expansion.
ただ
I want Fates to be more fun, like, give us a reason to open world, but also like a new reward system. Because I like Fates as they are, not gonna lie. I sometimes just feel like playing some music on YouTube and just chilling doing some Fates. It's a great way to farm guild as well, I sometimes do that. But if it's made more fun, but also not too complicated, because I wanna, you know, to be something like I chill back and relax, then that'll be fun.
For example, maybe we have the fates, maybe we reduce the number of fates introduced, but we make those fates introduced larger and more dynamic. As with the hunt as well, it's ready for an evolution of its own to kind of correspond with those updates that we have planned for the public field.
まあもちろんねトレジャーハント
So
に
that
関
will
して
get
は
updated,
新しい要素
okay.
というのを、計画しようとしています。
And of course, we're planning some new features for treasure hunts as well.
Okay.
それからですね忘れてはならないダンジョンももちろんたくさんあります。
And of course, we cannot forget our instance dungeons. We'll be introducing several with Evercold.
これらのインスタンスダンジョンもですね
So that was some of the concept art we saw earlier.
数を減らしたりせず、いつも通りの数ちゃんとたくさん実装していきます。
And again, we're planning on releasing the same amount as we always do with every expansion, so we're not cutting anything.
まあ今ここにね表示されているのは現在開発中のダンジョンのアートワークになってます。
Again, the 4 that you see here, these are currently under development for Evercold.
しかしさ氷の力に侵食ってどこがだよって
What's up with that lava area? There's also like a lava city kind of thing with like near lava.
Is that
And it's...
cold?
What's up with the eyes? Did we
どんな冒険家
unice
強敵がいるのか
Like, what's
ぜひちょっと
happening in
お
the
楽しみに
fourth?
Again, what adventures await?
I have no
We'll
idea. I
to
have so many
find
questions.
out.
I'm not sure.
それから
7.5, I hope it adds me up because I know too little to be too hyped about it. I'm more hyped about the game changes than the expansion
Again, with new
itself.
dungeons, we'll
I'm
also
not
be
too excited for the
introducing a lot of
expansion, to be
new
honest.
gear and
Not because I
crafting
don't like the
recipes.
idea, but because I have
まあ
way too many
パーツ紹介
questions.
しましょ
The trailer seemed cool, but yeah.
To show you.
New gear, okay. No, it's
う
alright.
まあどのアートがねどのジョブなのか
Probably not
皆さん
something you'd
なん
use,
と
but
な
you know,
く
for
わかりますよ
typical
ね
gear,
I'm
that's
guessing
okay.
You can kind of already tell which gear goes with which job.
Ooh. Okay, so this is... Oh, I like that, like, is that dancer, but I like the, like, the starry silk. Starry
これは
effect.
すごいね
I mean, starry, you know what I mean, design.
まあもちろんね
Okay.
カラーとかクラフターも進行
So,
中です
ooh, I like
Forgotten
that
our
one.
crafters and gatherers as well.
I like that third one.
まあもちろん新しいエクスパンションとなればね当然新しい敵とかも出てきます
And of
I like
course,
the-
you know, with new expansion comes new enemies.
まあまあ
Catch my attention much. Okay, the cool wolf, not gonna lie.
さらっとちょっとだけですけどまあボスもですねめちゃくちゃこれまで以上に多彩にご用意してます
Again, we can only show you a little bit, but we can tell you that the designs and the gimmicks
About
and
Final
mechanics
Fantasy
that we
14?
have for our upcoming bosses are going to be pretty amazing.
Wait, what do you mean? The Grand Blue? Wait, I don't know if I missed anything. Since I've been tapping in and out, I'm sorry if I'm
お見せで
like...
きないんですけどごめんなさい
Again, a lot of these are linked directly to the main scenario, so showing too much would be spoilers. So again,
Might be dungeon bosses. That last one might be a trial, to be honest. It looks big.
そしてもちろんこれまで通り今日ね3段階になりますよって発表しましたけど8人レイドというのも、順調に開発進んでます
And again, we cannot forget our 8-player raid series. Again, we talked about how there's going to be a new difficulty level.
じゃあおいおい吉田8人レイド 何がテーマなんだ
So
よ
you'll meet me in
Yeah,
DMs?
what's the
After the
theme?
stream, I'll check. To be revealed in Berlin. Okay. Alright, OGP. It's a
まあ
meme at this
欧
point.
州ファンフェスでこれは理由があるんで欧州ファンフェスでドドーンと発表予定ですので、ぜひお楽しみに。
Again, this is we're gonna tell you more in Berlin. There's a reason for this that again we can't tell you now, but you'll know once we tell you in Berlin.
そしてもちろんねバトルコンテンツ好き絶シリーズ、こちらも
New
継続
Ultimate
して
Raid,
やっ
yeah.
ていきます。
And of course, there will be new ultimate raids as well.
You're not
What
saying
about-
anything. I mean, we just revealed the other one.
This ultimate raid, 7.5. 7.5 ultimate raid. What?
What?
Wait, are they gonna show it for
今日
7.5?
この後
I mean, it's
この後
Kafka, right?
Later,
Unless
later?
there's something
You
else.
Promise? Okay. Promise.
まあボスもねもちろん楽しみだとは思いますが、さっきねお知らせしたエボルブモードで挑む際にはこれまでのねバトルの感覚とまた全然違うと思うので、そのあたりも含めてですね今後もまた絶シリーズ、期待していてください。
Again, with this new content, we can't wait to see how players approach this content with the newly introduced evolve modes.
そしてもちろん PVP のコンテンツ引き続き
PVP updates,
力も入れていろいろな計画が今進行中なので
New maps
こ
or
ちら
something?
まとまり次第また
Or
お
is
知ら
there
せ
something
して
else?
いこうと思
I
い
like
ま
the
す。
Grease conflict. I haven't played in a long while, not gonna
We
lie.
have several different
But it is
interesting
better than
plans
what
for
within the
PvP
other
as well,
systems, in my
all of
opinion.
them currently in development.
そして続いてはこちらコンテンツ
Oh,
サポー
duty
ター
support. Okay.
でこれ、8.0 ではこのコンテンツサポーターシステムにも、進化をちょっと予定してます。
Okay, we also have some plans for our duty support system coming in 8.0.
これまで皆さんから
Wait, is it already an existing dungeon? Are they just gonna change the system itself?
突入したいみたいな多くのリクエストっていうのをいただいてます。
So a lot of players have been clamoring for an option to enter dungeons in pairs.
What?
それをカバーでき
You
る
mean
ような
like part duty support,
アッ
part
プデートをちょっ
part
と今
players,
予定してます。
like with
And,
with a
we're
friend?
hard at work, seeing if we can implement some of those moving forward.
What do you mean in pairs? What does that mean?
You really
これね、これを今作ってるの。作
Yeah.
ってるの。
We're in the middle of making it. We can't tell you yet. Okay, but we'll have
More in
details.
Berlin. Okay, we gotta wait till Berlin. I think it's July, Berlin
that's right.
Fun Fest.
まあでも近々ね、それが対応されるというふうに思っておいてください。
So yes, changes are coming very soon.
さあ、では続いて
Oh,
New alliance trade. Okay.
エバーコールドにももちろんアライアンスレイドがまあシリーズとして
I'm gonna be
実装
honest.
さ
I
れる
don't
こと
like
になり
the
ます
Untrails
and
alliance
of
trade
course,
much.
with 8.0,
For
we're gonna have
FF11
a
players, it
new
might have been
alliance
fun,
raid,
but
of
not for me,
course.
to be honest. Not much.
さっきね
The only thing I like about it is
アラ
that
イアンスレイ
you
ド
get your level
その
100
仕組み自体にも
rotation.
大きな進化があると
It was probably one of my
お伝え
least
してきま
favorite,
した
if not my least favorite
And so I
raids, like in
mentioned
terms
earlier
of
in
like
the keynote that we're
story
looking
and
to
design wise.
evolve alliance raids.
Again, I like the fact you go in as level 100, but that's normal for a
じゃ
new
あ
raid.
どんなテーマのアラ
I
イアンスレイ
did
ド
like
に
the
なるのか
raids,
と
like the
いうのに
8-person
ついて
raids.
も
I did like those a
驚
lot.
いていただ
But
け
the
ると思って
alliance
ます
raids, I wasn't a big
reckon
fan, not
the
gonna
big
lie.
question on
So I hope
everyone's mind is,
I like
what
the new
is
expansions more.
theme of the next raid series?
では目も
What?
耳もぜひ注目してご覧いただきたいです。
So without further ado, open your eyes and ears for this.
Ears? The heck do you mean? Wait, is that a new trailer? Oh, it's a new trailer. Or a teaser. Is this some kind of hint I don't get? Is the sound irrelevant to something? Evangel? Evangelion? What? I gotta watch. You know, there were several people who said like, you know, Evangelion is good, you should watch it. And I know it had several collabs before. But now I gotta watch it. Evangelion Alliance raids. What? Oh my god, I gotta watch Evangelion at this point before the Alliance raid comes out.
というわけで
Evangelion Alliance, right?
8.0 から8.1
What
から
the heck?
始まるアライアンス
We had Nier Alliance raids before, so yeah, now we have Evangelion Alliance
日
raids.
本が誇るアニメーション作品群エヴァンゲリオンとの最大火力での
Ghost
クロ
of
スオーバーとな
Desire,
ります
I am
FF14X
excited to
Evangelion.
announce
That
our
is crazy.
explosive new crossover
Wait, this might be
with the
peak.
world-renowned
I gotta watch
Japanese
Evangelion
animated
first.
series, Evangelion.
Wait, that is cool.
このアライアンスレイドシリーズ、タイトルまだ課題ではありますがゴースオブデザイアというタイトルになってます。
The tentative title we have that we're currently using for the upcoming series of raids is Ghosts of Desire.
まあもちろんね1回の単体レイドではなくて複数回にわたるシリーズでお届けいたします。
And you heard me correctly. I said series of raids. So this isn't a one-off. This collaboration. will
Wait,
span
what do you mean? There's
all
usually
multiple
3.
tiers.
Is that not what you meant? When you said series, I thought 3. What? Wait,
今回はですね
did I miss
株式
something?
会社カラーさんが完全監修我々スクエアエニックスがコンテンツを制作という超強力タッグでお届けしてまいります。
So for this exclusive content, Square Enix will be developing the content while the producer of Evangelion, Kara, will be fully supervising that development.
まあ
Okay, so we got the Evangelion team, like, making sure things are cool for them.
エヴァンゲリオンオタクなのでプレッシャーが相当高いんですけど、驚きと面白さ、最大に詰まったコンテンツとしてお届けしていくつもりです。
So many of you know already that I am a massive Evangelion otaku. So I reckon your expectations are going to be through the roof, but I'm more
Okay.
than confident that we can bring you something that will both surprise and entertain. Nervous?
Pressure.
So much pressure.
新たなデザイン、それから新たなアートワーク、モデリング、いろいろ進行中ですので、今後のファンフェスでも続報を順次お届けしていこうと思います。
So we're currently right in the middle of creating new designs, artwork, working on modeling, and much, much more. And I hope to have
Okay.
even more to reveal to you at the EU and Tokyo Fan Fests.
Berlin and Tokyo Fan
の
Fest.
世界で描かれるエヴァンゲリオンとの物語、30周年を迎えたエヴァンゲリオンシリーズとのクロスオーバー、ぜひご期待ください。
We are honored and excited to bring Evangelion, now nearing its 30th anniversary, into the
30th?
world
Oh
of
my
Final
god, it's a
Fantasy
huge
XIV,
series. What, like
and cannot
30?
wait for you all to experience this crossover.
I have a
and
fear it might be a huge
unforgettable
rabbit
story
hole.
we have
Actually,
planned.
maybe I might not want to watch it. I might get into a rabbit hole that I'm already into too many rabbit holes that I am still playing and I've not finished. So that might be a bad idea,
さあ
actually.
さあ、まあ、たくさん
Um,
ね、
yeah.
お届けしてまいりましたが、ここまでのね、エヴァーコールドのご紹
I
介
gotta
い
look
かがだ
into
った
it.
でしょうか。
So that's
See
been a
how
lot
big
to
it
take
is.
in. Is everybody pumped for Evercold now?
Yeah, actually, yeah. The story and the areas, I'm not sure. Not gonna lie, I have too many
Before we
questions
wrap
to
up
be
the
hyped
keynote,
about it, but the
we have
rest,
more.
heck yeah. There's some requirements updates. Yeah, that's fair, honestly.
まあまあまあ
That might not be good for some people, but that lets them improve the game more. So you know what? That yeah,
just a
fair.
little, just a little one, a small one.
まず 8.0 エヴァーコールド動作環境に変更はありません。
So the good news is we won't be making any big
Oh,
changes to the
no
system
changes.
requirements.
Okay. Some people might be happy, like on like more budget
However-
PCs.
一つだけお願いがあります。
We have one request.
What?
長らくですね、我々を支えて、世界中の、たくさんのゲーマーに対して、たくさんのゲームをね、ほんとプレイさせてくれた、プレイステーション4についてだけ、ちょっとお知らせさせてください。
And that goes out to our PlayStation 4 users all around the globe.
今言った通り、
Are they at risk in
8.0
9.0 or
では大丈夫です
something?
プレイステーション4も大丈夫です。
Are they announcing like a
So we've
future?
worked hard over the past few years to make sure 14 runs smoothly, and we can ensure you that it will still run smoothly. 8.0
probably
runs smoothly
warning.
on the PlayStation 4 as well.
ただし、
However,
Probably like 9.0.
システム
Like,
的な容量、データサイズの限界が近づいてきてます。
the problem is as Final Fantasy XIV continues to grow, we're quickly approaching the data limit of PlayStation 4's system capacity.
これまではですね、ソニーインタラクティブエンターテインメント様のご協力で、実はファイナルファンタジー14だけ、むちゃくちゃ容量の限界を突破して、なんとかサポートをしていただいたんですが、もう無理だと。物理的にごめんなさい。制御できるハードディスクの容量サイズを14が超えようとしてしまってます。
And while cooperation with Sony's wonderful engineers has allowed us to limit break a few more times than we thought even possible, it will soon be impossible to physically contain all of Final Fantasy XIV on the PlayStation 4 hard drive.
なので
Damn,
おそら
okay.
くパッチ 8.3 ぐらいまでは大丈夫です。今計算したところ。
So we currently believe that we're going to be probably going to be okay up until about 8.3.
hmm.
なので
So they might drop it
あ
soon.
と2年ぐらい、あと2年ぐらいかけて、
That is a lot closer than I thought. I mean, it's still like, what? The end of 2027. Roughly like late 2027 is when
If
so
you're still
8.3
playing
probably
on
is.
the PlayStation 4, you've got
Potentially
2
like-
years to save up for a PlayStation 5.
Damn, they're warning
で
you.
は、まあ繰り返しなんです
Yeah,
けど、
potentially like early
8.0 では
2028.
大丈夫なので、今すぐというわけではありません。
Actually, yeah, 4 months. Like usually like
We're
4 and a half
already gonna be
months.
okay for
That's at least a
8.0, so you
year,
have to get
potentially
it
like a
now.
year and a month, a year or 2 months.
というわけ
So
で、
yeah,
以上お知
2028
らせでした
actually.
But yeah, that's all we have for system updates.
さあ、あれ、ようやく終わりかなと思いきや、すいません、まだ続きます。
Yeah, you thought we were done, huh? No.
Okay.
ここからはですね、エヴァーコールドへと続いていく、まあ、パッチ 7.5X シリーズ
Wait, let me
があるので
delay the reminder
ちょっと
now that I'm
それも
thinking.
紹介させてください。
Again,
If I can
while
slow
we're
down, I'm gonna
finished
forget
talking about
later.
Evercold, before
But 9 p.m.
Evercold,
because it's
we
gonna last
have
longer than I
the
thought.
7.5X series.
Wait, are they gonna give 7.5x news?
まず
Beastmaster. Okay, when is it coming out? We still don't know. We know it's not 7.5. Is it 7.51? Like 2 weeks after, a month after? Like what?
7.56 でリリース予定です。
And this will be coming patch 7.56.
Oh, that's quite late. That's after the second part of 7.5. That is late. Okay, like that's nearly
So
8.0.
like I talked about in the latest producer or letter from the producer live, Beastmaster is all about taming creatures.
So late
それらのね
7.5.
コンビネーションで自身のアクションローテーションが変わるね。新しいバトルとか。
And then you fight with them in battle, employing unique battle action rotations that changes based on your pet.
さらにはやり込み要素満載の専用コンテンツなど用意してますので、ぜひこちら楽しみにしててください。
And we've got a lot of job-specific content ready for you to sink your teeth into, so please look forward to it.
そしてまだまだ
Beastmaster
あります。
Yes.
7.5x.
長
the new
らく
Ultimate
すいません
Raid.
引っ張ってお待たせしました。次なる絶シリーズいよいよ登場です。
Okay, and sorry for the wait. Like I promised, it's time to reveal the next Ultimate Raid.
It might not be Kefka.
Check it out.
Is there something related to Kefka in the original story where it's from? It's a little video. Cause this Kefka is based off another Final Fantasy.
世界で一番の力を私は取り込んだ。それ以外のものなどカスだ、カス以下だ、カス以下のゲソだ。全部破壊して死の世界を作るのだ。This is meant to be our ultimate encounter.
Ultimate encounter? Okay. He said it. Is this the first time Ultimate is getting a straight up trailer? Usually it's just a little teaser. I guess it's teaser enough. They're not showing much. So, what's it called? A Dancing Mad Ultimate. So they're not calling it Kefka. Interesting. They're not specifying
今回
Kefka.
の絶シリーズ、その名もコンテンツ名、日本語タイトルは絶妖精乱舞です。
That's right. Our next ultimate raid is Dancing Mad.
They're not saying Kefka. Interesting.
次元の狭間オメガというレイドシリーズでですね、オメガに
It's
よって
Omega 2.
生み出
It's
された
basically
本
Omega
人の世界
2.
に生み出された
I'm
存在で
joking,
ある
but
ケ
yeah.
フカ。
Yes, it looks like Omega's latest creation from the interdimensional rift is none other than Kefka.
そのケフカをテーマにですね、壮大な
What if Kefka was too
壮大な
powerful and
バトルコンテンツに仕
overpowered
上げました
Omega or
Again, we
something?
have prepared an epic battle that's based all around Kefka.
で、ほら、今の動画ね、いや別にサベージとあんま変わんないんじゃないって。
And so some of you may have been watching this and thinking, that doesn't look that much different from Savage.
この悪そうな顔を見てよ。
Oh,
Look at
there's
his face.
phases they haven't
Does that look
shown.
like a face that would make it easier than Savage?
まあ相当すごいです。正直、ネタバレしたくないので抑えたんで、むちゃくちゃ面白く仕上がりましたんで、
So yes, it's going to be a crazy battle. We didn't want to release too much here because it would spoil the whole battle, but believe me, it's going to be epic.
で、
Okay.
今回ですね、スペシャルゲストとして、そもそも FF6 でケフカ生み出した
Yeah, they're mentioning other FF games. I know Kefka was important in some other. I haven't
And
played
we
them, so
even
I don't
got
know.
the original designer of the FF6 Kefka, Nomura Tetsuya, to help with the design of this in-game character.
それからですね、今回のケフカ、めちゃめちゃボイスがあります。めちゃめちゃ喋ります。
And as you could hear in the video, Kefka is pretty chatty during this battle.
テツさんにはですね、そのボイス収録もめちゃめちゃフォローしていただきましたんで、この場を借りてお礼申し上げます。テツさんありがとうございました。
And again,
People are gonna be
Tetsuya
annoyed
Nomura-
at Kefka's
Nomura-san
voice by the
also
time they
helped
finish
a
the
lot
ultimate
to
raid.
supervise
Oh
this
my god,
voice
it's like
recording as well. So,
nightmares.
again, he was very involved in the creation this time, and we thank him for his participation.
はい。こち
They're
ら
gonna
は
be
ですね
hearing Kefka's voice in their
え
dreams.
絶妖精乱舞、パッチ 7.51 でいよいよリリースとなります。
And the release of this ultimate Dancing Mad will be coming in patch 7.51.
ワン。いや。
Okay.
まあ、
Again, I'm not doing ultimates, though I love the wings that drop from that. But I will probably watch it once people have finished it.
まあ、もちろん攻略する
Not watch the streams, I don't usually watch those, but I'll watch like the full fight and like the transition cutscenes as they do them.
ぜひですね、配信も見てください。
Especially for
多分ね
Eden,
めちゃ
that
めちゃ盛り上が
was
ると
big.
思うんで
And again, I know a lot of you will be playing, but a lot of you maybe won't be playing. But we recommend to those people who are not going to be playing the content to watch it on streams because it is very, very interesting.
はい。では、パッチ 7.51 楽しみにお待ちください。
All right, so please look forward to patch 751.
そして 7.5X で、今までですね、スケジュールがやっぱり数ヶ月遅れていた
Korean version patch
中国
releases?
版
What does that mean?
中国版はいよいよグローバル同期を
Were they
パッチ
behind somehow? What?
7.4 で
How
で
does
きた
that
んです
work?
けど
It's a multiplayer,
それに続いてですね
massive multiplayer
韓国
online
版
game.
もグローバル版と同じスケジュールになります。本当は韓国非課線の皆さん大変お待たせしました。
Again, our next announcement is specifically for our fans in Korea. Soon we'll be completing our patch release schedule synchronization for our global and Korean versions very soon. We already finished
Wait, there's a
the
different version?
synchronization with the Chinese and
What?
global versions back in 7.4, and now it's time for our Korean version.
前回パッチ 7.4 で今お伝えした通り中国版、スケジュールがグローバルと同じになったんですけど、レイドレース相当盛り上がったというふうに聞いてます。
Again, with that synchronization that we had with the Chinese version and the global versions back in 7.4, we saw a especially heated race to world first.
韓国版プレイヤーの皆さんにも本当ね大変お待たせしたんですけど、ぜひぜひ楽しんでください。
Again, we're excited to see what our Korean fans can bring with this new update.
そして次のお知らせはこちら。
All right, and our next announcement.
Evercold patch art?
フリートライアルの範囲拡大のお知らせです。
Wait, free trial.
That the
Wait,
Crippling
Shadowbringers,
and
wait,
MMORPG
that's-
Final Fantasy XIV
Oh
has
my
its own free
god!
trial.
Bro, y'all gotta start playing Final Fantasy XIV for free. Shadowbringers in free trial?
来週リリースされるパッチ 7.5 からフリートライアルの範囲が拡大されて、漆黒のヴィランズを含むパッチ 5.5 までプレイ可能となります。
And so, with the release of patch 7.5 next week, we're going to be updating.
Anyone want to start playing FF14? Peak is in free trial now. Shadowbringers is where peak starts. I mean, no, peak starts in Evansward, but like peak, you know? That and Endwalker. It's like peak fantasy. You could say it's the final. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop.
Please.
That is crazy though. I mean, we knew it was gonna happen. It just kind of hit me that Shadowbringers is in free trial now. We knew it was gonna happen, but it's so crazy because it's Shadowbringers. Endwalker next expansion, that's gonna be crazy. Endwalker in free trial. I don't know if they're gonna move further than Endwalker. But Shadowbringers is crazy enough, so yeah.
7.5x series that we haven't even talked about yet, but there will be time to talk about that in the next few weeks. So for now, I want to show you the patch release schedule for some major content release milestones.
Okay. June. Oh, we got release dates. We got a lot of release dates here. July 28th is patch 7.55.
And then next Tuesday, we have the release of patch 7.5.
April 28th.
And here's what's
Okay, main scenario quest part 1, new trial. Echoes of Deal part 3.
And continuing on from here, we're going to continue on with minor updates.
So 7.51. June 2nd.
So 7.51. June 2nd.
I'm screenshotting these. Cosmic Exploration is in this. Oh, there's a new custom deliveries. And, or for T-Soul, and Dancing Mad.
And during this time, Cosmic Exploration, new custom deliveries,
Ultimate.
and of course, Dancing Mad will be coming in patch 7.51.
レイドに行く皆さん、6月2日開始なので、スケジュールと体調の準備をぜひよろしくお願いします。
So for those of you that are going to be tackling Kefka on this day, you need to start training and preparing
June 2nd.
right now, hydrating.
そしてその後ですね。
7.55. Then there's a Berlin Fan
And
Festival.
then we have our fan festival in Berlin.
こちらがですね。7月
July 25 and 26.
ドイツベルリンで開催となります。
That's Saturday the 25th of July and Sunday the 26th of July.
さあ、その後、パッチ 7.55 がやってきます。
And then right after that, we have patch 7.55.
こちらで欧州ファンフェスの直後ですね。
So North Weapon Enhancement, Quest, Phantom Weapons.
Phantom Weapon.
July 28. That's
And then
quite
with
far.
7.55, we have Hildebrand, Occult Crescent, and Phantom Weapons.
そして7.56。
Oh wait, the other quest is 7.56 then, right?
And then
Main story quest part 2.
comes,
Yeah, and Beastmaster. Okay, so 7.56 is the big quest here.
やってまいりま
and the main scenario quest parts 2, as well as the launch of Beastmaster.
す。その後、日
And
本
the
の
Tokyo
ファ
Fan
ンフェス
Fest.
がございます。
And then we have the Tokyo Fan Fest.
こちらが10月31日、
31
11月
October
1
and
日です
Sunday
ね。
1st November.
And
Okay.
October 31st and November 1st of 2026.
はい。というわけでですね、ファンフェスの新情報のみならず、メインシナリオのアップデートとか、様々なコンテンツ、もうどんどん順次つながっていくようにリリースされますので、ぜひ 8.0 までの間、じっくりいろんなコンテンツを楽しんでお待ちいただければと思います。
And then we've got a lot in store for you this year, have you seen? And we'll provide updates as we get closer to 8.0's launch through FanFests and PLLs. So hop on and enjoy the ride to Evercold.
というわけで、ファイナルファンタジー14 8.0 エバーコールド白銀のワンダラーは2027年1月発売予定です。どうぞお楽しみに。
And that is it, really. Evercold 8.0 coming January 2027.
All right.
さて、 めちゃくちゃに濃くなった基調講演ですが、皆様いかがだったでしょうか。
So, how was the keynote? Lots of exciting stuff, right?
Okay, so that's it. All right, I'm gonna I'll reply to you like wait, let me just check. I'm not actually streaming that. It should be on the site. Okay, I'll check the DMs right now and I'll talk on stream. Supposing it's not private, and then I'll reply to you after the stream, which I'm gonna end right now. Let me just check first. Wait, that is really peak. Does Satori seem sad, or is it just me? I love the art style though. And like the sky is unique. I'm not sure how to explain it. It's really cool though. I like the colors. Is that the wind? I don't know if that was intentional. Wait, was that like those effects? Are those intentional as like the wind? Cause like Wendy. That is really cool though. I like the little birds in the background as well. The lighting on that gray sky, that's cool. Wait, let me check the other. That is a really cool art style, honestly. The way you drew Totori's hair as well. Okay. I haven't seen that meme, but I see like the face differences. Yeah. Like side by side. I really like the art though. That's really cool. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm probably gonna rewatch the trailer and the contents of a little bit. As I always do, to be honest. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you, Aya, for coming to the stream. And peace.